All right, all right. Where you at with it? Off the map with it. Let's end the speculation and let's fix it. Let's fix this here situation. Check game. Oh man. We had to get started. That like button, partner. Hit that like button, partner. Let me see something. Let me see something. All right, we ain't gonna play no games with them. Come on over here. Could have did something, man. You know what? I'm gonna leave it as it is. I'm gonna leave it as it is, man. So let's make sure everything is working. The microphone is okay. Okay, the microphone is okay. Check game, King Supreme. Where we at with it? Shout out to everybody, man. Let's dive into the conversation. First thing this morning. You know, well, it's 9:48 a.m. West Coast time. It's already 12:49 p.m. East Coast time. So it's if you're back east, it's afternoon, man. You're dealing with afternoon time if you're back east, man. So yeah, true story. Now I got this right here from old boy, man. He does a lot of good reactions, man. What's his name? I forget his name. I got to give. I had the whole video with it was with Tukay and Dat Shack two times, man. So Dat Shack two times is where I got this from, man. Now I had this video archived, but for some reason I can't find it. I whoever put this video out might have put it on members or whatever, but I found it. But I'm basically doing a reaction to a reaction. I was looking for the full video with Jazz and 2K and House of Hypocrites. Hold on. House of Hypocrites, right? I had excuse me. That's where I got the well, I didn't get it from him, man. It is what it is. I think I found it over there. Damn, House of Hypocrites been going in there every day. Damn. House of Hypocrites. Every video he didn't made. You think I've made a lot of streams about this, man, but man. Let me tell you something. House of Hypocrites has been going in on Anton Daniels. I mean, that boy been on his job. He been on his job like everything, like boom, 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 boom. But hey, man, if it get numbers, it get numbers. Why stop? You ain't gonna quit doing something if you making money and it's giving you numbers, right? That's like me telling a 9-to-5 worker, stop going to work, man. Never mind the fact that your boss is paying you all that overtime money, even when you don't work overtime. Nah, man, don't pull up to get that money. Turn that money down. So when you see content creators making videos about a specific person, is getting numbers, they're gonna push that content because that content is bringing them numbers. That content is bringing them money. So they're not gonna stop doing it. It don't matter what the people in the audience say. If it's working, they're gonna keep doing it if it's working. You keep twerking and I'm gonna keep working. That's exactly how it goes as the story unfolds. Anyway, man, let's get into this.
You so far removed from reality, you don't even realize
What
that
is
you
this
can't.
all?
In my world,
I'm fast forwarding a little bit.
Like to break it down that's more digestible.
please.
If me and you go out and hang out, right? Nobody gonna trip. They may make a thing about it. They may say, "Oh man, what is Anton and Tasha K out there?"
Well, they know I'm married and they know I don't get down like that.
But it doesn't change people from being able to create a narrative because we are both visible, right? We're both visible. It just is what it is. But you now want to compare it to and relate it to somebody that is not visible. So you can't use the same example. You can't use yourself as an example to illustrate this because you don't live a regular life. If you go out as a content creator, it's much different than a regular person going out with another regular person and then them being insecure about it. It's not the same.
Anton,
it's not the same.
Tasha. Take away the content, the lights, the camera, the money. I'm still a woman that will whoop another woman ass about my motherfucking husband.
But you still can't relate.
Can relate.
You can't relate, Tasha. You're so far removed from reality, you don't even realize
what
that
is
you can't.
It's very not.
So is he trying to convey that because they're famous or they're successful that they're not regular people?
Absolutely.
So they can be out here doing whatever because of the kind of money or success they have?
Absolutely.
No.
No.
We got one more person joining the panel. Welcome, my boy, House of.
All right, I found it, man. I found it, man. I don't know. I had it. I'm like, man, you know what? I got to find it because I don't want to do a reaction to the reaction.
Now,
Not
that.
I said,
saw, boy.
Camera, man.
You
This
saw, boy.
No little girls,
Come
bro.
on, bro. You saw. You ain't finished, bro.
It's gonna be harder to make your.
Okay, this is when this is 2K, man. He pulled up to Jazz Farm, and then the House of Hypocrites pulled up too. I want to go back to when the House of Hypocrites pulled up. Now, hold on. We're gonna take it from right here. We're gonna take it from right here.
Dismantle her.
So I found it, man. I lost it, but it was lost, but now it's found, man. Let's get into the content, man. We ain't finna waste no time. Make sure that you guys bless the like button. Get on up in here, man. Take off
and take her guard down by complimenting her and flirting with her so she doesn't hold your feet to the fire. So she doesn't ask you the tough questions. That's why you like being around women. You ain't low, Tom, dog. You ain't low. You are I will give you that. He is a master manipulator. But the fact that you can't even go around Tasha K, who is also, and that's why I'm saying drop the conservative married man grift, because you are anticipating on flirting with a whole ass married woman in this interview.
Well, that's the thing. 2K keeps saying, well, you guys don't know Anton. I don't need to know him. I'm judging him based on what he does on the internet. I don't care what he does behind closed doors. I don't follow what people do behind closed doors. I make videos about the stuff that they post on the internet. What you do behind closed doors, that's your business. I'm not worried about that. I'm judging you based on what you post. So if you claim to be a conservative Christian and you're doing the complete opposite, well, of course, we have the right to critique that. See, one thing I notice is this, like 2K is going to defend anything Anton does. Now, he might say we had these little small disagreements. I don't care about none of that, bro. For the most part, you're going to defend your homeboy's hypocrisy. You're going to defend his hypocrisy. I get it. That's your homeboy. You don't want to talk bad about him publicly. Understandable. But at the same time, you got to call a spade a spade. Not saying you got to make videos dissing him. But when you get up here defending nonsense, it says a lot about you as well. If anything, I would have just stayed quiet. I would have just stayed quiet about it. I got a homeboy on here that people were saying that I didn't even give my opinion on it because me and this individual was cool. So when people were saying what they had to say, I had nothing to say. Because for one, I didn't want to defend something that's not defendable. And for two, I'm not going to go at my partner just because he made a mistake or whatever, right? So if I was in 2K's position, I would have just stayed silent on the situation. Like, listen, chop it up with my boy. You guys can figure that out. I'm staying out of this one. I'm staying out of it.
This Tasha K is married. And you planned on interviewing with her and flirting with her during your interview. Why do you need that? Oh, snaps, y'all. We got motherfucking Tukay in the building. I think he finna come snap on me, y'all. Welcome to the stage.
Man. What's
Cousin,
up, my G? How you doing?
I'm doing it. I'm just doing the thing.
I see you.
Motor culture. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Get them likes up for your boy.
How are you?
Good. Do I got a double feed?
I don't know. What does that mean?
Okay, mic check. Okay, it sounds good now.
What's going on? Okay, tell me your thoughts on what's going on, man. I know Ton Dog is your boy. I know.
Definitely.
So lay it on me. What you want to say?
No, I just think like Jazz, like the way y'all going about it, bro. It's like it's almost some damn if you do, damn if you don't type of thing, right? He leave content up, right? And then you O'Shea, y'all dissect it to the guys, right? So then he delete content. Why you deleting it? It's like damn if you do, like damn if you don't. I don't.
Well, why is he deleting it, 2K?
Well, I'm not saying that he is deleting it, but like, cause I'm not sure. Okay.
Oh, he is deleting it because he know that people like O'Shea and the House of Hypocrites. They're gonna dissect it. They're gonna break it down. They're gonna make you look like a fool. But see, this right here works in Tampon's favor. If Tampon got caught in bed with a man, people like 2K will find a way to defend it. I want to know what y'all think about that. Am I wrong? I don't think I am, but let me know if I am. But check it. If Tampon got caught in a bed with a man, people like 2K will find a way to defend it. Slimmy, all those people who roll with Tampon, they're going to defend it, even if he was caught with a man. These are not honest people. All of these individuals are using Tampon for clout. All of them. So they don't care if he got caught in bed with a gorilla, a black man or a white man. They're going to defend it. Why? Because Tampon has put them in position to make money. Tampon has gave them visibility on social media. So in other words, they're going to defend anything that Tampon does, right or wrong. You got to know that you got to understand that when it comes to people like 2K. He's not going to say, okay, this, yeah. He's not going to call a spade a spade. You're not going to get that from 2K. Forget about it.
Let's say he don't delete it, right? And so y'all already taking everything that's nothing and making it something. So like, do I let this continue on at my expense, or do I just get this shit out the way so y'all can stop trying to look for narratives and stuff to make up?
But 2K, we are not looking for narratives. He put it out there.
Absolutely, it's online for sure.
And my thing is, if it's all content, it shouldn't be a problem. You shouldn't. You don't need to. Don't say, "Well, I need to start deleting stuff now because it's at my expense." But you use everybody else at their expense for your personal gain. He literally used and discarded Mika. Use her up, let her go.
No, that's what I disagree with right there. Mika used Tampon. Tampon didn't need Mika. The only thing Tampon wanted for Mika was sex and exposure. He wanted people to see that he had a bad chick with him. So he used Mika for that purpose. But if we're talking about career-wise and getting money, Tampon put Mika in position to get money. Tampon didn't need Mika to come to his platform. Tampon was already doing good. Mika gets more visibility, fame, and popularity just by being associated and affiliated with Tampon. So that's not true, Jazz. Tampon didn't use Mika up. Mika was using Tampon in hopes to grow her platform. Let me say it again. Mika was using Tampon in hopes to grow her platform. That's the reality.
Hold on, time out. Please stop.
Now they could have been using each other because she could have had motives as well about why she wanted to align with him. But in this situation, the way he handled that after the fact, that wasn't no friend. That was somebody it was like, yeah, all right, now I'm done with you now. Now it doesn't work well for the brand now. He ain't bringing Mika to interviews no more. He's bringing his wife now.
Well, okay, so let's say let's play devil's advocate. Let's say Anton did take up for Mika, right? Oh, bro, but don't be talking about homegirl like that. Woo, 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 woo. You know what they gonna be saying then?
He a simp.
Dang, why you taking up for her like that, bro? You know, like, dang. It's literally damn if you do, damn if you don't. Like,
Because if he would have took up for it, they were like, okay, Anton, you simping. You don't take up for it. Oh, you a bad man. You used that woman. Used her for what? What did Tampon use Mika for? Sex. Sex is a two-way thing. You get pleasure, I get pleasure. It's not a one-way street. But if we're talking about business, clearly that is a one-way street. Tampon don't gain followers for being with Mika. Mika gains followers by being with him. So if we're talking business and money, Mika was the only one who had something to gain. Tampon had nothing to gain. So Tampon look at it like this: if I'm going to give you visibility, the least you can do is submit them damn cheeks. That's the least you can do. I'm elevating your platform. I'm giving you the spotlight. I'm giving you visibility. I'm giving you opportunities to make money, not the other way around.
he couldn't have played it a way where y'all didn't feel a way about it if y'all didn't want to make this debt. I feel like a lot of stuff is almost unwarranted.
No, it's all warranted.
Okay, and we gonna talk. I ain't trying to stop your breakdown. Well, you know, we can let it play, then we get into it, and then I just insert my
Yeah. But thank you for being here, Tukay.
I would have been here if this weren't the topic. You just waiting on the word.
I appreciate you. Let's keep listening, and then we'll talk more. Okay.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Don't figure it out.
Now, they're breaking down the Anton Daniels Tasha K interview. Then they're gonna get into the meat and potatoes of things. You get what I'm saying? Bless the like button.
Was it with my husband?
But see, I have to respect the boundaries.
You know
that
what? I want to
create.
get your question on this though, because
Okay.
he just said I was planning to come to Tasha K to flirt with Tasha K. Why do you feel that's necessary, and why?
What up, Virgil? Shout out to Virgil in the building. Virgil Berry, what it do, my bro? Shout out to everybody. Tammy, Vernon 85. You know,
Would a married man need to feel like he needs to flirt with another married woman in a business setting to get business done?
I ain't hear him say it, but I'm knowing at times it's just semantics. Like it's literally
Stop.
okay.
Stop it right there. Let's pause it right there. Let's pause it right there, gang.
This is your platform.
And listen, I bet money 2K had nothing to say about the Fleece Johnson situation. Now, if I had a conversation with not Tampon, if I had a conversation with 2K, I would say this. I would say, this is what I would say. I would say, would you let a grown man flirt with you like that? Would you let a grown man tell you you had a nice body and a nice booty? Would you go for that 2K? I would love to hear what he has to say. Because I never heard 2K say, damn, man, Anton, that was crazy that you let that man flirt with you like that. That was a bad look, big dog. I never heard 2K say anything about the Fleece Johnson video. Maybe you guys did, but I've never heard it.
This is the space that you live in. But I'm going to sell it. I'm going to sell it 1,000 times out of 1,000 times. And my biggest thing is, and what I try to understand from people is, why don't y'all leverage the visibility, even if it's negative visibility, in order to get more, in order to run it up?
No.
I mean, but
I look at everything as a marketing opportunity.
I get that. But when we get to certain phases in life, like me, when I first started, I don't know if you're familiar with my early on content. I was ruthless.
You the one that found out about Derrick Jackson.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what the problem with Derrick Jackson was?
We take full credit.
You know what the problem about Derrick is?
The car seat in the back.
You know what the problem with Derrick
What's
was?
You know what's crazy about Derrick Jackson? Not to derail the conversation, but I want to say this and get right back to the topic. Derrick Jackson told black women what they wanted to hear and got paid. And Derrick Jackson was one of the biggest frauds on the internet. The whole time he was smashing 304s and cheating on his wife. but he made videos telling black women that black men were terrible because they were cheaters and they didn't treat black women the way that they deserve to be treated. Derrick Jackson told black women what they wanted to hear, but in reality, he did the complete opposite. Derrick Jackson was the same man that he complained about to black women. Derrick Jackson was cheating on his wife, sleeping with 304s. The same thing he accused black men of doing, but black women didn't see it. You know what black women said? You guys are just hating on Derrick Jackson. You guys are just hating. Nah, baby, wasn't nobody hating. As grown ass men, we could see through it. We know when another man is jiving us. We know when another man ain't really doing what he's saying. As men, we could see that. Listen, I knew Derrick Jackson was a fraud 15 years ago, 10 years ago. I'm gonna say 10 because I didn't know about him that long. I knew Derrick was listen. The first video that I saw of Derrick Jackson, I said, this dude is lying. He's pandering to these black women, but black women ain't smart enough to see the play. But anyway, let's get back to the content.
That nigga apologized. Why you going on an apology tour? What the fuck is you doing?
He went everywhere but here.
He should have came straight to you
And he reached out to us. We had him booked first class flight.
Why did he stop?
He punked out and backed out. I would have been able to have a conversation with him that would have turned the viewers
Guess what?
back on his side.
Guess what?
What's up?
The hoes still love Derrick Jackson.
They do.
So what the fuck is he apologizing for?
I'm gonna fast forward.
What is he
Who
apologizing
gives a fuck
for?
about Derrick Jackson?
So culture is
Shit, him and Derrick Jackson one and the same. It's just a different grift.
What the
It's just a
Jazz don't start.
Jazz is right about that. It's a different grift, but at the same time, it's a grift. Derrick Jackson told black women that he was a God-fearing man that was married, that was loyal to his woman. That's what Derrick sold to his audience. Tampon, same thing. I'm a God-fearing Christian conservative. Been married for 20 years. I respect my marriage vows. Then next thing you know, he talking like a gangster. Next thing you know, he talking like a player. Next thing you know, he's bragging about smashing 304s, and he can smash 304s whenever he wants to, right? So Jazz is right about that. Tampon is a grifter, and so is Derrick Jackson. Now, of course, 2K is going to defend it and disagree because he's going to defend damn near anything that Tampon does. That's the type of guy that 2K is. If Tampon got caught in bed with a white man today, 2K would defend it. Man, y'all got to understand, you know what I'm saying? When you make money, man, you got the right to try different things. You know what I'm saying? 2K will literally make excuses for it if Tampon was caught with a man. So we can't expect too much for 2K when it comes to honesty, when it's especially when it pertains to Tampon Daniels. You're not going to get honesty and truth from 2K. Don't depend on it.
A different pandering audience. That's it.
I hate
women. He panders to women. Derrick Jackson panders to women. Anton panders to you niggas. All day.
Absolutely.
All day long.
Oh my
all day.
We finna get into it, Jazz. We finna get into it.
We can get into it. I'm being honest. They the same. Derrick Jackson played in everybody's face, made it seem like he was this, super faithful guy, and then it comes and turns out he been cheating on his wife. Anton comes out, says, I'm a conservative Christian, loyal man. Everybody should live like me. Turns out he don't give a fuck about respecting his marriage. He don't give a fuck about respecting any women that's around him or he's in proximity to.
How you get that from there?
Now, 2K, see, listen, this is what I can't respect about 2K. She just told the truth. If I tell somebody I'm a God-fearing man, I'm a Christian, and I've been married, then next thing you know, I'm talking about I can fly different bras out. Listen, if Anton would have came out and said, listen, I'm married, but I'm getting paper, and, I'm a player, and I still deal with women, but my wife ain't got a problem with it. Nobody would say he's a hypocrite. Nobody would say that nobody would be calling him fake. But when you claim to be a conservative Christian, but you're moving like Anton is, that's hypocrisy. That's why I titled the video, 2K defends Anton's hypocrisy, because that's exactly what he's doing. Everything this woman said is correct. Tampon is fake because He hid behind Christianity. He gained a lot of followers telling them I'm a Christian man, I'm successful. I've been married for 20 years. I honor my marriage vows. When in reality, it's the complete opposite. And 2K got the nerves to defend that. There's nothing you can say you can't defend that. It's not defendable.
Be using each other.
Y'all didn't want to make this deck. I feel like a lot of stuff is almost unwarranted.
No, it's all warranted.
Okay, and we gonna talk.
It's unwarranted. 2K is most definitely compromised. He's a compromised individual. You're not going to get honesty from 2K when it comes to Tampon Daniels. You're not going to get it.
I'm trying to stop your breakdown. Well, you know, we can let it play, then we get into it, and then I just insert my.
Yeah, but thank you for being here, 2K.
I would have been here if this weren't the topic. You just waiting on the word.
I appreciate you. Let's keep listening, and then we'll talk more. Okay, one and the same. It's just a different grift.
It's just
a different pandering audience. That's it. He panders to women. Derek Jackson panders to women. Anton panders to you niggas. All day.
Absolutely.
All day long.
Oh my
all day.
We finna get into it, Jan. We finna get into it.
We can get into it. I'm being honest. They the same. Derek Jackson played in everybody's face, made it seem like he was this, super faithful guy, and then it comes and turns out he been cheating on his wife. Anton comes out, says, I'm a conservative Christian loyal man. Everybody should live like me. Turns out he don't give a fuck about respecting his marriage. He don't give a fuck about respecting any women that's around him or he's in proximity to.
How you get that from that?
We're looking at his actions, 2K. We're literally looking at Anton in real time play out his grift.
Okay, so Jazz, if every action deserves a reaction, I beg you to look at the actions of Rita. That's to me, that's the biggest piece of this all. Okay, the only person that should have a problem with any of this ain't got a word to say about it.
Listen, allegedly.
My bad. I was muted. My bad. The only way that 2K can defend that is by saying, well, his wife ain't tripping, so why y'all tripping? We're not tripping. Tampon can sleep with 50 women for all I give it down. What we're saying is he's selling a false image, telling everybody that he's a conservative Christian when he's not. He don't live up to the morals and standards of Christianity. That's hypocrisy. That's what we're talking about. Of course his wife is cool with it. He got money. Tampon makes her life better, so she's going to overlook the fact that he cheats. Do she like it? No, but she tolerates it. Yes. Everybody's calling Tampon out because he's promoting a fake image that he doesn't live in real life. He's not a conservative Christian or a God-fearing man. That is a bold-faced lie. That's what we're talking about.
The internet is for everybody. If we can power up her phone right now and go live, 5,000 viewers right there who want to hear what she got to say. If her mouth is quiet about this, if this is not a concern of hers, I'm trying to understand why do we the people
Is it from what we can see, because of what he is allowing us to know? Because all of a sudden now Rita is taking calls and doing interviews. What? Follow me now, because we've all heard Anton say Rita don't be on camera, she ain't no content creator, she don't do this. But now all of a sudden you're bringing her on sets, you're having her talk to Tasha K and answering questions the exact way you want them to be answered. We can assume just because of how he's positioning it that she doesn't care. I'm gonna say it's alleged. She has to look like she doesn't care.
I'm telling you.
Of course she cares, right? Rita don't like it, but she tolerates it for the money. Come on, man. You think we stupid? Rita don't like the fact that Tampon cheats, but she tolerates it for the love of money.
From my firsthand experience, way before any of this stuff, Rita was doing the same stuff that she's doing now, that she had been doing, that she's doing now. Literally, when I went out there, Rita was on a trip with him. When he was in yonder, Rita was in trip with him. Now Rita don't go on every trip.
I'm tired of people playing dumb, man. Everything I said is basic common sense. She's not cool with it. Listen, being cool with something is different. Tolerating it and being cool with it is different. In reality, she's not cool with it. She tolerates it. There's a big difference. You got a lot of people who tolerate something, but it doesn't mean that they're cool with it. Rita tolerates Tampon cheating for the love of money. That's why she tolerates it. Let's use common sense.
Because they do have a child, and Rita is the primary. You know, she the mom. She got to be there. So sometimes he'll take Island Girl Q out on a trip. Nobody questioning her. It's only...
No, I think at one point everybody was questioned. I think everybody was questioned and looked at crazy, or there was an assumption that he was more than just friends or acquaintances with these women.
But is that because lack of male relationships in your life that you come up with skepticism when he moves in a certain type of way? If so, that ain't his fault.
Listen, so what you're saying is...
See, this is why I can never take Tukay, and I don't think anybody else with common sense does either, man. He's going to defend buffoonery to the 10th power as long as the buffoonery is coming from Tampon Daniels. We get it. We understand it. Tukay is not going to keep it a buck. You can't depend on him to keep it a buck. He's not going to do it.
Why y'all mad? Because they not mad.
See, yeah, all right. If I do anything, right, it'll all come out when my wife opened up her mouth. What's been done.
Right.
Right, because that's ultimately the person who I heard, that's ultimately the person that got to go through it. Now, if she ain't saying nothing, then it's pretty cool beans that it's okay and she understand what the fuck going on. So why would the world? And you know, Mika, that's my dog, G.
I love Mika too. And I
come on now, you know I rock with Mika. But I told Meek, I was like, Meek, I kind of would have handled it the way Anton did, because y'all relationship wasn't nothing that was just like, and I'm not saying relationship as if anything, but like it wasn't nothing in public. You know, they always had their understandings in agreement, right? So I was like, Meek, you know, you kind of got to just look at it. You know, y'all ain't been talking like this. It kind of like he moving out of place if he do come and address it about something that don't need to be addressed. Mm. So I'm not, bro. It's like Anton too good of a dude, bro. For yes. Think about all the black.
He's too good of a dude.
That is a great dude, bro. You can't, Jazz. You can't say that he's a great. That he's not a great dude. Tell me why he isn't a great dude.
All I know is who he presents himself to be, right? All I know is the interactions that I have seen him have with other women and other people and myself.
Okay.
I think he's a great dude.
My G. So if all I ever show, wait, time out, Jad. Jazz.
He cool, like
No, Jazz.
he black, he grown.
2K ain't using common sense. We can only judge him by what he presents on social media, right? That's what it is, 2K. Stop trying to say he's a good friend to you behind the scenes and we should judge him. How can we judge him based on something that we don't see? But we can judge them based on the things that we do see.
He cool, like, but a great dude, like.
Let's take you for example, Dre. You have never showed me nothing less than a stellar person.
Now, this is the crazy part. 2K, you lost this debate with Jazz. Now, it's a conversation. You might not call it a debate, but this woman is making way more sense than this man, and men are supposed to be logical, and women are supposed to be more emotional. But in this particular conversation, Jazz is coming with more logic, and 2K is making excuses and defending Tampon's hypocrisy. The whole down conversation, he's defending Tampon's hypocrisy. He threw logic right out of the window and said, no, man. A million excuses coming from 2K. And you're supposed to be logical. You're supposed to move with logic as a man.
Right?
Yeah.
You respectful, you get on my goddamn nerves, and we disagree about a bunch of shit, Jazz. A bunch. But I can't fix my mouth to say nothing bad about you. If I said that Jazz was a great person, why would somebody come back and be like, well, no, that's just how they present themselves? Like, is that not enough?
Because maybe there are things about my personality that they see that are questionable, just like with Anton. I don't know. Maybe you got blinders on.
I don't.
But you do.
I'm super subjective about it.
But you mean
Nah, he ain't got blinders on. He's just making excuses. I refuse to believe that 2K is this slow. I don't think that the brother is this slow. He's making excuses for Tampon because that's his boy. There's no way he could be this dumb. So I don't believe that he had blindfolders on. He's making excuses for things that you can't make excuses for. 2K would have been better off saying nothing about this situation.
objective? But if somebody says that, if you tell somebody I only see the good in Jazz, and somebody says I don't know, they may peep some bullshit going.
You got a fool, so every show I'm out. Why do you have to announce that you out? Nobody cares that you came in the first place. Like, listen, if a show come on TV that I don't want to watch, I don't watch it. I don't run to their comment section to complain about what they're talking about. You don't have to announce, man, I'm leaving. Why don't you just leave? Nobody cares. Man, I'm sick of this, man. I'm out. But take your monkey ass on. Change the station. Change the channel.
No. And we all peep the bullshit going on with this person. Anton can be himself, but it's just the veil is lifting. Right, the mask is falling, and instead of just being honest about what's going on, he's doubling down, and the grift is just getting annoying.
Gee.
But you're not about to derail this, trying to come up here and fight for your homeboy.
No. I'm being totally respectful to your platform.
All right, I appreciate the commentary, but you don't have to try to convince me that this is a great person. I'm sure he has good qualities, but from what I can see and from what I've heard, great is a stretch. I don't know if that's the word I would use to describe him, but let's keep going.
Problems with this and that ain't going nowhere.
Beyonce just lost 12 million and counting in one day.
Well, I don't know. You know more about that than me. I don't know nothing about it. What she losing
Sticking
for?
beside Jay-Z and them Epstein allegations. That we've never seen her drop this. I mean, of course she's gonna be all right, but it's like, I think
that's different. You're talking about kids, right?
Yes.
I ain't talking about.
I got you. But I'm talking about. I'm talking about. I think if Derek would have faced me the same way he faced the Breakfast Club when Charlamagne had.
That's like somebody that shows up to your party. I'm out of here. That's like somebody that's uninvited show up to your party and say, "Man, I'm finna get up out of here. Take your monkey ass on." Nobody asked you to come in the first place. I didn't call you this morning and say, "Hey, man, you need to pull up. Take your monkey ass on. Ain't nobody gonna miss you." Adios, get lost.
That whole Jessica Reed situation, and he was trying to play the mediator, trying to soften Charlemagne's image. You know, when I came out with the Jessica Reed situation, right? Justice for Jessica Reed. Watch your drinks and watch your kids around.
Let me fast forward this. In a minute, we're gonna play Keisha video. Hold on.
18, bitch, it's only one and done. Okay, nobody will. I'm playing my face, and I come from a culture that was Shona LaFleur, the R. Kelly, coming from.
But
locked up for his domestic violence.
I agree.
He shouldn't be locked up for trans.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it here.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pause it here. We're gonna play Lakeisha's video because it gets to the nook and the cranny of it. Y'all, thank y'all so much for being here. Thank you, 2K, for being here. We got 398 in the building.
Make sure that you guys bless that like button for the show, for the content. Listen, I appreciate everybody who wants to be here. But if you don't want to be here, take your monkey ass on. We ain't tripping. Nobody's going to miss you. Anyway, let's move on with the content.
And make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, and do all of the things for the video. We're going to play my homegirl. You know I love me some Keisha. Because what you got to say about Keisha 2K? Because she ain't letting up on your boy, okay?
Ain't that the same person like they've been doing videos about him for years?
I don't know.
She been doing, she has, man. Like, see, I talk about, and I'm not a trending topic type of guy, but people like trending topics, so I decided to cover it. Keisha been talking about Anton for years. Every month she makes several videos. I mean, the woman literally gained all her subscribers from gossiping about tampon, if I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh, I just discovered Keisha. I literally did it. I don't know how long she been doing this.
Yeah, Keisha might have an obsession.
Well, what it is that
talking about, she got a years long exception about him. Like, I don't know.
Think about that, 2K. He been doing this bullshit for too long and trying to fool the people. You making it seem like we just making stuff up, like we just bullying this nigga. Some people just see the bullshit and it's calling it out because of the arrogance that he comes from.
I think the point is.
Shout out to Virgil for the Cash App. I appreciate you, my brody. Shout out to Vernon85 for the Cash App. Much love, bro.
Himself as somebody that is all seeing and all great and all knowing and a truth teller and all of these things, but then your actions don't align with any of that.
You know, I got a group of people who will tell you differently about me, like who have been following me for years, who have been asking
right now wanted me to get you off because they said you said it's okay to beat women and all type of stuff. And you know I don't say that shit.
I don't advocate for the beating of women.
Well, I don't know. They say, and I've heard you say some things too today.
I ain't never said beat a woman. I don't beat women.
As you shouldn't. But I have definitely heard you say that, like, I've heard you allude to, like, if she needs to get hit, or sometimes you need like physical discipline. Like, I've heard you say things like that. Like you're okay with the idea of a woman getting smacked around a little bit.
Absolutely.
See, and see, now I'm gonna have to kick you off because we don't do that over here. We don't do that over here. And that's the issue. When you agree with something egregious like that, people they're not gonna forget that.
So Jazz, do I have to agree with 1000% everything you agree with?
No, of course not.
Then what's the problem?
It's not a problem.
It's definitely a problem. You just
certain things are deal breakers, right? What she's saying is you don't have to agree with everything that she believes in, but what she's saying is a man who believes it's okay to beat on a woman, that's a deal breaker. That's a deal breaker. And I get it. But sometimes some of these things don't register. It's like, okay, we can disagree on this, we can disagree on that. But when it comes to if you agree with men just beating on women, then that's a deal breaker, man. I can't really rock with you. I'm not saying you got to agree with everything that I say, but that right there is like that's so left field that it's really a deal breaker.
Kick me off.
Well, because that's domestic violence. Nobody should agree with that. Nobody should be saying, "Oh yeah, absolutely, it's okay for a woman."
I do not have a DV charge nowhere listed.
Just because, you know what? We ain't even finna do that. We ain't even finna do that. We ain't finna do that. I ain't even finna go there with you, okay? We gonna keep you out of this, okay? But all I'm saying is, when you say certain things like that, and like you just said, you agree, like, yeah, absolutely, hit a girl over the head.
See, let's say you had a sponsor, right? And they might disagree with some of the things you say, but it's not a deal breaker. They still do business with you. But then one day you do a video saying it's okay to beat women, and they pull back. They say, okay, that was the last straw. We ain't gotta agree on everything, but that's a deal breaker. And a lot of sponsors will pull back just based on that particular thing that you agree with or said.
You have to understand why certain people will feel a way about that and start to dissect your character, because what human being would be okay with aligning with stuff like that?
Okay, I forgot. Everybody that's had something to say about me is perfect, correct?
No, of course not.
So time out. If I don't like something that they do in the chat or that they have done before in the past, I can go at them and have you kick them out the chat, right?
Wait, say it again.
If
2K doesn't sound too bright. Now he's trying to make a false equivalence, right? And what he's saying makes no sense. Come on, 2K, do better than this.
The chat has done something.
I never thought that you would get cooked by Jazz in a conversation like this. This woman is cooking you, and you're supposed to be more logical.
That I don't agree with in my life. Will you kick them out the chat?
If they just said something random?
No, if they have done anything that I disagree with in their lives, will you kick them out of the chats?
No, I don't think so.
Exactly. So if I have an opinion or a stance on something, then that don't mean my voice deserves to be suppressed.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna really throw you off, but what I'm saying is alignment with that is enough for somebody to not want to fuck with you. Somebody in the chat, but you verbally saying like, yeah, sometimes go upside a woman's head, like, nah, bro, we don't. If you keep saying that, I would remove you from my channel, because that ain't nothing.
2K's missing a point. He keeps saying, well, I'm not going to block somebody for just disagreeing. Yes, for certain things, right? But that right there is a deal breaker, right? Jazz, listen, Jazz might disagree with you on 10 things. But when you say you agree with men beating on women, that one thing is a deal breaker. She didn't care about the other disagreements that you had. Like, okay, that's cool. We can agree to disagree. But there are certain deal breakers. There's just certain things that people can't look past, right? Like, let's say you have a business and you're running a business. And you might say, well, we can disagree on business, but one thing that I don't agree with is somebody stealing. That's a deal breaker. We can disagree on a lot of things and we can still move through it. We can still conduct business. But if you a thief and you agree with people stealing, then I can't do business with you, because that is a deal breaker. Although I look past the other things that we probably disagreed on. For some reason, that doesn't register to 2K. It doesn't register when it comes to 2K.
Would it be better if I lied?
It would be better if you didn't have that mindset.
See, and so listen, so this is the thing. A lot of these platforms, and not just saying yours, like, it's dangerous because it's almost like you're trying to run a dictatorship. If I don't think the way Jazz think or agree with what Jazz agree with or believe what Jazz got going, then I deserve to be.
That's not what she's saying. That one particular thing is just a deal breaker. Listen, this is why 2K ain't making sense. You guys disagreed on a few things. It wasn't a deal breaker. She said, let's move on. But when you said that you agree with men beating on women, now that disagreement is a deal breaker. All those other disagreements, she looked past it. She swept it underneath the rug. Everybody has their deal breakers. Everybody.
The cross, just like Keisha.
No, it's not what I agree with. There's something psychologically wrong with you if you are in agreement with being violent towards women just because.
To your opinion.
No, it's not an opinion.
That's an opinion.
No, it's not an opinion.
Absolutely.
Let's give it Okay, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
Let me give you an example. Let me show you how foolish 2K is and how this guy lacks common sense. That's like if you got a homeboy. You might like the Atlanta Braves. He might like the LA Dodgers. You disagree on sports. You might even disagree on politics. You're a Republican. He's a Democrat, but you guys are still cool. But if your homeboy told you it was okay to sleep with 15-year-old girls, you might say, well, that's a deal breaker. I can't rock with you over that. Now, all those other disagreements, we can move past it. It ain't no deal breaker. But if he tells me it's okay to sleep with 14-year-old girls as a 40-year-old man, that's a deal breaker. And he'll go to so we got to agree on everything to be cool. No, we ain't got to agree on everything to be cool. But that right there is a deal breaker, homie.
It's wild.
You need to watch what you say, because if you are a man of good moral,
I never said nothing about it. Y'all brought that up.
Come on.
So let me kind of give y'all just a little commentary on that. She reached out to Tasha to do this interview. And in preparing for the interview, Tasha is going to do her research. And she's like, who in the hell is this girl? Like, I don't even know who she is. I don't find nothing on her. So at that point, Tasha is like, well, who is this chick? And she leads with telling Tasha she's been accused of being Anton Daniel's side chick, which Tasha is saying she hadn't heard of it either, but that she wanted to clear her name.
I was like, okay, cool, no problem. I said, give it.
Listen, we all have friends that we can disagree with and we're still cool, but certain things are a deal breaker. Let's say you and your homie disagree on sports. You might even disagree a little bit on politics. But then one day he tells you that it's okay to break in people's house and rob honest, hardworking people. You're like, no, I can't rock with nobody like that. We can disagree on other things, but that right there, that is too extreme. I can't rock with somebody like you. Then he turns around and say, oh, we can't be friends because we don't agree on everything. Listen, homie, we disagreed on a whole lot of things and we were still cool. But that right there is a deal breaker.
For the interview.
Yeah.
So then she backed up a little bit. She was like, she was supposed to do it, and she made up an excuse, and then made up another excuse. I told her, I said, hey, Anton's coming on the platform on Wednesday. We need to get you before, because otherwise the story's going to die down.
Mm-hmm.
You came to me. I didn't come to you.
Right.
Right? The internet is slaughtering her name right now.
Absolutely.
Right.
But I think it's unjustified because, well, I mean, you know what the internet is, right?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I have to take a little bit of responsibility for that because I'm infamous right now.
He's definitely, or I would say he definitely needs to take accountability, because if you guys follow the story, you know, right after this happened, Anton was still online telling us that Mika was there and how fine she was, which we didn't need to know that. And you only make the situation worse by continuing to throw this out there.
Yes.
Hey, if one of my mods tell you guys to start writing in all caps and you continue to do it, don't complain when you get blocked. Don't complain when you get blocked. Some of you people are being disrespectful on purpose, and I'm gonna say it to them. If you catch anybody going against the moderators, listen, if you go against what the moderators is telling you, because all they're doing, they're just enforcing my wishes and my rules. That's all they're doing. So if you disobey what a moderator is telling you and you continue to write in all caps, when you get blocked, don't sit up there and cry about it. Don't run to other people's channel. Red be letting this moderators block people. My moderators block people for being disrespectful. So if you hear anybody running around these YouTube streets saying Red lit his mods, my moderators block people for being disrespectful. They're not just blocking people for disagreeing.
And it's for a lot of different reasons. One of the reasons I think is because of my political perspective. And
okay, so this is just the introduction part where Anton is acknowledging.
Here go 2K right here. He said, here you go, big dog. Do you know I got views on my channel before I was speaking about Anton? Now, when you get off Anton's nutsack and he kick you to the curb, you're going to have to go back to doing what you've been doing. I can get views when I talk about female nature. I can get views talking about gang culture. I can get views talking about illegal immigration. Anybody who watches my channel knows that I don't need to talk about Anton for views. But guess what, 2K? This right here is a trending topic, and I'm gonna talk about it. Let me ask you something, 2K. Did you hold Anton accountable when he let Fleece Johnson tell him he had a nice booty and a nice body? Did you say something to Anton publicly? I'm not talking about what you said behind closed doors. Did you tell Anton it was a bad look for allowing another grown man to tell him he had a nice booty? I bet money you said nothing. Show me the video where you checked your homeboy for allowing himself to get sex played like that. Show me the video.
Everything that Mika has went through. But in all honesty, from my perspective, I feel like Mika set herself up for this. And you're going to learn in this, I'm going to play. It's kind of hard to.
Oh, here I go.
2K, you got some splaining to do. Did you correct your homeboy? Did you check your homeboy for allowing a grown man to tell him he had a nice booty and he looked thick in them jeans? Last time I checked, 2K ain't said a damn word.
All of this, well, because he was throwing certain people under the bus, right? Right. So he threw Dave Chappelle under the bus.
So I'm gonna kind of let it get off of this part. So I'm trying to let it get straight to my part here. I got about another minute or so, just because I don't want to confuse y'all. But also, while I'm waiting for that,
I gotta be real with you, 2K. Jazz cooked you in this conversation, and Jazz is not the most logical human being. But I'll be damned, in this particular conversation right here, this woman cooked you. She barbecued you. You look crazy in this conversation.
There's a few other things we're going to cover. So he talks to her. What else? But Mika is doing this.
We was going to do the Corey Holcomb thing. So they gave me a time. Got out there on time. Actually, I was a little bit early. I was like 5-10 minutes early. He shows up a half hour, 45 minutes later to his own thing. In the meantime, I have an opportunity to see everything, kick it with Darlene, kick it with everybody that's on the show. I tell Mika, I say, listen, I'm going to talk to Corey, which that's my fault, right? Because I talked to his people and they was like, well, we going to talk to Corey and ask him if she can be visible on the platform since he asked you to be here. And I'm like, all right, cool. Let's just come out here and let's just chill. Mika flew out. So
this is what also bothers me. He sent the girl off from the beginning. He never had confirmation for her to be on that damn show.
Yeah, listen. 2K is the bottom chick of Anton Daniels. He got the nerve to call somebody a bottom. You the bottom broad of Anton Daniels. You ought to be raking Anton's leaves in his damn yard, fool. You are the bottom broad of Anton Daniels. Nobody would know 2K if it wasn't for Anton Daniels. You didn't create your own platform. You didn't create a name for yourself. The only reason we know who you are is because of your daddy, Tampon. Tampon is your daddy. Tampon Daniels is your father, 2K. Tampon is your daddy. Now go somewhere and sit in the corner. I'm putting your monkey ass on timeout.
It was just an ask. He never got confirmation, but he told Mika, yeah, I'm going to put you on the show. I'm going to get you on the show. At least that's what Mika said, he said. So
2K is the bottom chick of Anton Daniels, 100%. Now go somewhere and sit in the corner. I'm finna put your monkey ass on punishment. Go sit in the corner, you little bitty boy.
That's already moving in a weird way with your character, with women around you that are trying to be aligned with you because they think that you can put them on, because they think that you can help excel their career. But this is what I'm saying. He uses these people. He had no real intentions for real to have her visible like that, but her being there with him was just a good look for him. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like if you are legitimately trying to help people, why not get the confirmation and the absolute okay from 5150 to say that it's allowed for Mika to be not only in the studio, but on the show? But he's breadcrumbing and saying things that aren't real just so his ego can be, pacified. I really want you here because it's going to be a good look for me to walk in with you at the studio. That's all it was. But let's keep going.
The day before, because I was already.
Mika flew out the day before.
So she came out the day before because No Jumper got canceled, so it wasn't no point in her being out there. And you know, I asked Corey beforehand. I'm like, "Yo, is it cool that she be on the platform?" And he was like, we'll see, whatever, so on and so forth. But either way,
So
Shout out to Afro Nat for the Cash App. Shout out to SR Serum for the Cash App.
Mika flew out the day before, okay? That is 2 days, y'all. We ain't dumb, okay? So Mika flew out the day before. They were there 2 days together. All right, now I want to switch gears here because we're going to get into her interview on Talk Perspective, okay?
No.
Her interview with Talk.
We already played that. Oh my God, where is the video where he kind of just goes in on the girl? But long story short, with this damn interview, how do you feel about it, Tukay? Did you listen to this whole Tasha K interview?
No, I really did, bro. I talked to Anton and I talked to Mika. It really wasn't no reason to talk to Tasha K. Or here.
If Anton was caught in bed with a conservative white man, 2K would make an excuse for it. I think we all know that. If Tampon got caught in a bed red-handed with a man, 2K would make videos, 2K would make excuses for it in several videos. I promise you. Well, y'all got to understand, Anton, he got money, so it don't matter if he's really with a man, you know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying? You upset my dog, you up there, well, you know bad. Long as you got money, you know what I mean? You can do whatever you want to do. That's the excuse that 2K would make for Tampon for getting caught in bed with a man. You're not going to get honesty from 2K. He's not going to keep it a buck with you. 2K is a compromised individual. Why is that? 2K is the bottom chick of Anton Daniels.
Hear that side of the story. You know what I'm saying? I pretty much think I got it straight from both of them.
So you said you talked to Anton.
Yeah.
So, and you talked to Mika.
Absolutely.
So is it true that she was told 2 weeks prior that she would be on the show?
I'm not sure about that. We didn't I just knew that she thought that she was gonna be making an appearance on the show. I guess with Corey. I don't know what happened in the middle of all of it. That's all that I know, because that's what Mika told me. I ain't really asking about that.
I ain't lying, man. Look at Mr. Brown. Hey, man, you guys remember Meet the Browns? You remember Meet the Browns with Tyler Perry? And Mr. Brown will wear all those funny colors with the bald head. He looked just like 2K. You ever the show Meet the Browns or some of those Tyler Perry movies? The dark-skinned dude with the big belly and the bald head to wear those funny colors, that's who 2K looks like. 2K looked just like that dude. I promise you, go back and watch Meet the Browns or those Tyler Perry movies, and you got the bald-headed guy with the guy with the bald head, the uncle, that he real country, like he real country and goofy. That's 2K. I promise you, 2K talk like him. He looked just like him.
But I don't know nothing about the timeline, like 2-3 weeks before. No, I don't know nothing about that.
I don't know. It's just something a little suspicious.
Hey, I promise you, he looked just like that dude, Mr. Brown. Meet the Browns. He be wearing them funny ass pants with them little suspenders on and stuff like that, with his belly out, with his bald head. Yeah, homie, he looked just like 2K.
Timeline of things.
What's suspicious about the timeline? You don't mind me asking?
Yeah, because she was told she was going to be there 2 weeks ago, but then he said that he didn't talk to them until 2 days before or a day before to ask her to be on the show. So I'm just trying to figure out why tell her something that isn't even true, that you haven't even confirmed yet. Like, why would be the reason of that?
Well, if he ain't talked to if he ain't talked to them a day before, then why would he send her a flight out to so that's like saying that because she was out there before him. So he sent her a flight out there before he even knew that she could come or not.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did that.
So what the whole no jumper thing was about?
I don't don't really know what that's about. I don't know what that situation is. I have no idea about that.
If now with me hearing Keisha, I don't know her. She say something.
Hey, that's 2K's new name, Mr. Brown. He country and goofy, just like Mr. Brown. 2K, hey man, I just gave you a brand new name, big dog. Hey, check it out, homie. 2K is the Mr. Brown of YouTube.
About the no jumper situation, and I ain't know nothing about it. Maybe the play was to get her put on no jumper, because no jumper have a bunch of people at the desk all the time. That didn't go through. All right, he didn't even do no jumper. So I guess if I'm thinking we gonna call up Corey, hey, can I get her whoop 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 whoop? He said whoop whoop. Okay, cool. Let's bring her. When it got down there, the shit didn't happen like that. Maybe have y'all tried that one?
Have we tried what?
Have you tried that theory?
No.
Yeah, because that kind of makes sense, but not prove y'all point, right?
No, wait. So you saying your theory is he asked her to come because she was supposed to be somewhere else and was already going to be out there, and because that fell through?
According to Miss Keisha, and the videos that we just watched, Mika was supposed to be out there for the no jumper. That's what the video did.
Hey, I'm gonna show you Mr. Brown. Hey, this 2K. Hey, look, this here you go right here, y'all. This 2K. You gonna laugh? Look.
I hope y'all fancy this song. It's called Sweet Tea. Let me
2K. Look at 2K.
put myself in the right key.
I'm telling you, look at it. Look at 2K, man.
On key. I wrecked my tractor.
2K look just like Mr. Brown, man.
Now,
Not in
that
my
nigga.
Man,
I said,
Talk, boy. Talk, boy.
no look girl.
You saw. You and your
Jazz is
feelings,
the
bro.
only one that should have
You and
a-
your feelings. Why you got animosity, my
Turn
nigga?
on your filter.
Why you got animosity?
Put your filter on, my guy, and turn
Why
on
you
the
got
camera.
What you mean put my filter on?
Jazz,
I don't need no filter, my nigga.
turn on his filter, Jazz, so he can come on camera, man. He worried about his look.
Sound crazy. This nigga want to see me. You want to see me?
Type of light skin.
You want to see me, 2K?
I talk eye to eye to me.
You want to see me?
I talk eye to eye to me.
Come on now, nigga. Nigga, you be doing that petty hoe shit. Talking about change camera on, nigga.
Hold on one second.
That's
y'all.
your
Hold on.
defense mechanism. Your boss said don't talk to you, so you want to use to turn your camera on. The fuck out of here. These niggas on this bitch caping for this nigga behavior. Don't want to say nothing. Y'all got that hierarchical dependency on this nigga. It's cool. If you a real friend, say, hey, you fucking with, and I'm talking to the chat, I'm talking to the panel and motherfuckers who listening.
Now, House of Hypocrites uses a whole lot of profanity, but damn, House of Hypocrites. Lel, I agree with what you're saying. Anton Tampon is Mr. Brown's boss. Now, he ain't 2K, Mr. Brown. Hey, Mr. Brown, Tampon is your boss. You sitting up here caping for things that you ain't got no damn business caping for. Tampon is your daddy. Tampon is your boss. I'm speaking to Mr. Brown.
If your partner is just doing this shit for content, why you niggas on this bitch mad that somebody calling his character out? But it's content.
Right, right. Shout out to House of Hypocrites. If it's only content and Tampon's not serious, why are you guys getting mad at people roasting him for the content he's putting out? Make it make sense. Shout out to the House of Hypocrites for calling you out on your nonsense, Mr. Brown. If it's only content and Tampon ain't serious, then why do you get mad when people roast him for the content that he posts? Make it make sense. If it was just content, you wouldn't give a damn about people roasting him for it. Come on, Mr. Brown. You got to do better than that, big dog.
Nigga going deleting shit, but it's content. Nigga jump on Tasha K, don't even defend his motherfucking friend to the slightest ounce. Want to promote his brand and what he do. But these bitch ass niggas talking about, oh, it's for content. Oh, how y'all know he not telling the truth? Get the fuck out of here, man. You niggas gonna be real or you gonna be fake? And I ain't have no issue with Anton. I don't even got no issue with Anton having no side bitch. What I'm saying is, nigga, you fucking up the whole game, moving how you goddamn moving. As a married man, as a woman that's married, that you know married. You know the woman married. The shit can be complicated or whatever, but you know, you that nigga offer no protection for the people on this team. And it's gonna come to Tukay, Slimmy, Q, everybody gonna get the same motherfucking treatment. It has already happened multiple times, my nigga. It is a pattern. And it's mainly all women, my nigga.
Yeah, this
But you
nigga
niggas sit up there talking about, I'm a man, I want to look you in your face. Nigga, look Anton in his motherfucking face and tell him he was moving fly that destroyed this whole woman fucking image, nigga. That's when you go look in the face. Bitch ass nigga.
Come on, House of Hypocrites. Like, now I agree with House of Hypocrites from what he's saying, but it's overkill with the profanity. So you two, don't get mad at me. King Supreme ain't using the profanity. House of Hypocrites, you cooking, big bro. Hey, dog, you cooking. You doing your thing over there, homie. But all that profanity, just, you know, you get what I'm saying. But shout out to the House of Hypocrites because he's 100% correct about the things that he's saying about 2K and all these other people that's putting on the cake for Tampon.
These niggas sound like 50 live viewers.
I know. Okay, if you
ain't doing no.
No, I'm just saying because if Anton really had good intentions for Mika, and if Mika is, you know, it's all real, why is she totally distancing herself from him, going on these panels and interviews saying that they are not friends, doing a whole rebrand, right? If all of this is just all good, then why is she moving like she was hurt by him? Why is she moving like she was exploited by him and now she don't want anything to do with him? If he's moving all good and it's all a buck and he keeping it 100, why do you think she's moving like that now?
I can't answer a question why I think she moving like that.
Okay. You don't think it's anything that he did?
I think you got to get away from it at this point. Absolutely. And then she do have a husband she has to appease to. Of course, maybe he calling the shots. Hey, you listen, you need to get away from that. But that's what they have going on.
Yeah, see, I don't know. Your blinders are
it's not a blinder. You want me to tell you what I think that she think and also appease to the answer in your head? We don't know. You don't know. I don't know.
I just don't think that I think it's a little disingenuous when you can't just observe the situation and say something had to be off with how Mika or Anton moved with Mika and how he treated her after the fact. Because she said out loud, he didn't come to her defense. He didn't do anything to show up for her in that moment after she was being dragged. He didn't. He made it all about himself. And if he's so 100 and such a great person like you up here trying to say he is, then why all these women, and this Mika ain't the first, other women in his past have gone through this with him and distanced themselves from him because of how they were being treated by him. And you're up here right now still saying, oh, well, you just got to ask them. It ain't nothing that he did wrong. Like, we're saying you can still be his homie and still call out the bullshit. And I think that's what's getting everybody so frustrated because it's like you're not hearing it. You refuse to see it.
So on a scale from 1 to 10.
Listen, I'm not really tripping off of the cap. Sometimes I'll say things and, you know, just respect the rules, but I'm not mad. We all slip up sometimes. So I know a lot of people ain't doing it on purpose, but you have some people who are doing it just to be disrespectful. They're testing the waters. They're begging me to block them. But shout out to all my people, man. It is what it is. It's really no big deal, though. But let's get back to the content. Yeah, man, 2K is Mr. Brown. I gave 2K a brand new name. That is Mr. Brown. So whenever I talk about 2K, I'm going to use a picture of Mr. Brown from Meet the Browns. That's 2K live in the flesh. Hey, 2K, also known as Mr. Brown.
How horrible is Anton as a person?
From what I can see, Anton is a type of person, like he has said, if he cannot leverage you, If he cannot use you, you're nothing to him.
That's the majority of society.
No, we're talking about, and just because that is a societal norm, don't make it right. Nobody should be using people for their own advantage at the expense of other people. It's one thing to say, you know what? I see how this can be a mutual benefit.
Jazz, if you don't
Anton will use you, Anton will use you even if it's not a benefit to you. This is the problem.
If I can't use this useless ass nigga under me, then why would I have any dealings with this nigga?
Wait, what?
How does that make you a bad person?
Wait, what you say?
I said, if I can't use this useless ass nigga under me, then how does that make me a bad person?
If you can't use this useless nigga under me, then why?
See, you don't disrespect the people that's under you and call them useless. So if anything, you're speaking to yourself. You're under Anton, so you're useless. No one knows Tukay's name without Anton, and there's nothing wrong with you being on a, hopping on a platform with a content creator who has a larger platform. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? As long as you're doing it for genuine reasons and you're not using this person and you're genuinely cool with this individual, that's cool. But let's be real. You're talking about somebody that's under tampon who's useless. Well, you fall under tampon, Mr. Brown. You may be considered useless. We wouldn't know who you was if it wasn't for tampon. So the same way you're going to call those other guys under tampon useless, we can say that you are useless. Where's the benefits? You are useless.
Why?
I think he got a nigga in his house under his table or something. That's what he probably trying. It's a nigga in his house under the table.
I shut your yellow bone ass up, nigga.
Gotta be.
All right. Hey, ain't nobody gonna be doing none of that. All I'm saying is
a potato way looking at.
You can. I just don't think that his.
Oh, Mr. Brown looking at Tukay. Oh, Mr. Brown looking at sitting up there hanging around Tyler Perry. Mr. Brown looking at, also known as Tukay. Okay.
Intentions are always good. His intentions are always with what he wants in mind first. Right. And he will expose.
Let's go to another. I'm telling you, he looks just like Mr. Brown, man. I'm not making it up, bro. It'd be one thing if I was just saying it. Man, look, he looked just like this dude.
Well, Mrs. Pertholine, we'd love for you to come.
Watch this. Look.
Do nothing up in my house.
You can't tell me that ain't Mr. Brown right there.
It's my house over here.
Well, you know what? I'm going to.
Yeah.
Until Sasha.
I got to pause it because I don't want the copyright, but check it.
That we found Miss Pertholine, we'd love for you to come by and continue.
Nobody permission to do nothing up in my house.
Look at 2K with his suspenders on. Tell 2K to take off that baseball hat. He looked just like Mr. Brown.
It's my house over here.
Well,
my house over here. This is my house over here. You understand, big dog? This is my house over here. Over here.
Expose and expend anybody to get what he wants. And that's part about it. That's what we're calling out. And clearly, Mika feels the same way.
Bro.
Clearly, Mika feels the same fucking way because she doesn't want anything to do with him anymore. If he was so great and such a great friend and doing all of the things right, why is she like, I don't know that nigga. We ain't even friends. When they was just kicking it. Clearly, he's not really a good friend and he doesn't care. He does not care. And that's the fucked up part. It's okay to call that out. Like, yeah, Anton, you could have handled that a little differently. If Anton was my real friend, I would like, friend, no, that ain't cool. You actually need to go out and publicly apologize because it happened in public. You need to publicly apologize on behalf of Mika. You need to publicly apologize on behalf of your wife, defend your people, and keep it 100. You know what? I really, instead of saying in the Tasha K video, oh, this is all because of my fault because I'm infamous right now and I'm so famous and all this and that. It should have been, this is kind of my fault because I really didn't get the confirmation on her being on the show and I kind of just asked her to come kick it.
They
And then
they don't fuck with Anton, bro. Everybody over there is using Anton till they can get to a point where they feel like they don't need the nigga no more for visibility. They don't fuck with him because if that was real friends with him, the same way he'll mess up on a correct a nigga online, but not in a disgruntled or a nefarious way. 2K just using Anton, bro.
Man, this khaki color cucumber nigga keep talking, bro.
khaki color cucumber.
Yes.
Oh Lord.
See, now he trying to crack. Now he trying to crack on light skin. I don't know. Let me say this to my dark skinned brothers, right? And I got love for y'all, but I got to be real. If it's cool to tell light skin jokes, don't get butt hurt when a light skinned individual like myself tell a few dark skin jokes. If you can dish it, you need to take it. If you're gonna dish it, you better be able to take it. Damn it. That's what you ought to need. That's what you're gonna need to do. You want to dish it, but you can't take it. Now he want to say, oh, you old khaki color, and House of Hypocrites is not even light skinned. He's a brown skinned brother. House of Hypocrites got his own YouTube channel. But 2K thought it was cool to say, oh, you old khaki color. That was a shot at light skinned brothers. Come on, Mr. Brown, do better. Mr. Doodoo Brown, Doodoo Brown, Doodoo Brown, Doodoo Brown, Doodoo Brown. 2K looks like Doodoo Brown, Mr. Brown. Get on down.
You ain't just you just said if you can't use hold on.
Yes, you have been on the show with me. Don't I go at Anton? Me and you agree on a lot of the same shit, Jazz. Me and you disagree on a lot of shit, but I go with Anton neck on the show. Vice versa.
He's making light-skinned jokes to House of Hypocrites, and House of Hypocrites ain't even a light-skinned brother. So that lets me know that 2K has issues with light-skinned brothers because there was no reason to bring up skin complexion. There was no reason to even bring up skin complexion. You are deflecting, my guy.
Trying to listen to this khaki colored ass nigga.
Man, lying, bro.
You looking this khaki colored ass nigga sitting up. He even talk like Mr. Brown. You know how Mr. Brown got that high pitched voice? 2K got the same high pitched voice. He looked just like Mr. Brown. You old khaki colored ass nigga. You khaki colored ass nigga.
My fault because I'm infamous right now and I'm so famous and all this and that. It should have been, this is kind of my fault because I really didn't get the confirmation on her being on the show and I kind of just asked her to come kick it.
They don't fuck with Anton, bro. Everybody over there is using Anton till they can get to a point where they feel like they don't need the nigga no more for visibility. They don't fuck with him because if that was real friends with him, the same way he'll mess up online, they'll correct a nigga online, but not in a disgruntled or a nefarious way. 2K just using Anton, bro.
Man, this khaki color cucumber nigga keep talking, bro.
Khaki color cucumber?
Yes.
Oh Lord.
You ain't just you just said if you can't use hold on.
Yes, you have been on the show with me. Don't I go at Anton? Me and you agree on a lot of the same shit, Jazz. Me and you disagree on a lot of shit, but I go with Anton neck on the show. Vice versa. I'm not trying to listen to this khaki colored ass nigga.
Man,
trying
lying,
to
bro. You don't go at that nigga, bro.
Trying to get some clout. You duking with waves looking at that nigga.
Wait a minute.
You don't get no.
He want me to be
oh, Mr. Brown looking at ninja. 2K, you old Mr. Brown looking ass ninja. Be quiet, yeah. Mr. Doodoo Brown. Doodoo Brown.
Nigga.
It ain't even funny though. Only women can laugh at that shit, bro.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to talk about the situation. You trying to deflect.
Man,
that's what I'm saying.
You nigga trying to deflect.
Man, listen, bro. Hey, cause don't give me the acting like no nigga. I'm trying to be respectful with the Queen Jazz, cause I fuck with Jazz.
You already hurled insults. You hurled insults. Made fun of the man's skin complexion, and House of Hypocrites ain't even light skinned. So you sound dumb. You're telling light skin jokes to an individual that's not even light skinned.
I ain't got no time to be fucking with these light skinned and trying to get a platform up, right?
See, maybe that's why he came in my comment section. I'm really light skinned. So if he's gonna talk about a man, make light skinned jokes to a man who's not light skinned, then somebody who is light skinned is cooking his ass. Of course, he gonna have a problem with that.
You have been on the show with me. Don't I go at Anton? Me and you agree on a lot of the same shit, Jazz. Me and you disagree on a lot of shit, but I go with Anton neck
Man, 2K look like Mr. Brown, man. I'm telling you, bro. Listen, and listen, this is bigger than a joke. It's funny, but it's also true. Go look at Mr. Brown from Meet the Browns and look at 2K. He's ghetto, backwards, and country. 2K is ghetto, country, and backwards. He talks just like Mr. Brown from Meet the Browns. And not only that, he looks just like him. He's a younger version of Mr. Brown. He got that high-pitched country voice. He's ghetto and awkward. That is 2K in the flesh when you're looking at Mr. Brown. You dig?
On show. Vice versa. I'm not trying to listen to this khaki colored ass nigga
Man,
trying to
lying,
get
bro.
What up, Jazz? Shout out to Jazz. I see you up in the chat, Jazz. Much love to Jazz. I see you over there doing your thing, girl. Keep doing your thing. Run your numbers up. Do what you got to do. It's all gravy, baby. 2K is the Mr. Brown of YouTube. Why don't you ask Tyler Perry to give you a role to play a younger version of Mr. Brown? May even be Mr. Brown's son on a damn episode. I don't know.
I just don't think that his intentions are always good. His intentions are always with what he wants in mind first, right? And he will expose and expend anybody to get what he wants. And that's the fucked up part about it. That's what we're calling out. And clearly, Mika feels the same way.
bro.
Clearly, Mika feels the same fucking way because she doesn't want anything to do with him anymore. If he was so great and such a great friend and doing all of the things right, why is she like, I don't know that nigga, we ain't even friends, when they was just kicking it?
Gee,
Clearly, he's not really a good friend and he doesn't care. He does not care. And that's the fucked up part. It's okay to call that out like, yeah, Anton, you could have handled that a little differently. If Anton was my real friend, I would like, friend, no, that ain't cool. You actually need to go out and publicly apologize because it happened in public. You need to publicly apologize on behalf of Mika. You need to publicly apologize on behalf of your wife, defend your people, and keep it 100. You know what? I really, instead of saying it, Natasha,
I'm telling you, if you put 2K in the same outfit as Mr. Brown, that's his identical twin. He's just a younger version of Mr. Brown. He ghetto and country just like Mr. Brown. Why don't you tell Tyler Perry to hook you up with a brand new role, fool?
video. Oh, this is all because of I'm infamous right now, and I'm so famous and all this and that. It should have been. This is kind of my fault because I really didn't get the confirmation on her being on the show, and I kind of just asked her to come kick it.
They don't fuck with Anton, bro. Everybody over there is using Anton till they can get to a point where they feel like they don't need the nigga no more for visibility. They don't fuck with him because if they was real friends with him, the same way he'll mess up online, they'll correct the nigga online, but not in a disgruntled or a nefarious way. 2K just using Anton, bro.
Man, this khaki color cucumber nigga keep talking, bro. Listen,
Somebody I'll be talking about you. At least Anton, somebody. You ain't nobody, bro.
Be fucking with these light skinned ass nigga trying to get a platform up right now. I ain't doing it, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Nigga trying to deflect.
Man, listen, bro. Hey, cause don't give me the acting like no nigga. I'm trying to be respectful with the Queen Jazz, cause I fuck with Jazz.
And
I ain't got no time to be fucking with these light skinned ass nigga trying to get a platform up right now. I ain't doing it, bro. Cut your camera
out, bro. I don't need to get my platform up, nigga. Everybody know I don't care about no goddamn YouTube.
Everybody don't even know you, so how the fuck they supposed to care?
What?
Bro, they only know you because you attached to another nigga.
Bro, I had my cut. Boy, you better check you better do your homework on me.
I already done my homework, nigga.
2K is the bottom chick of Tampon Daniels. You're part of making Anton the man. You a goofy, and you're used to build his image. Hey, Taz the GOAT is Taz the GOAT is telling the truth.
You ain't did enough. Go to summer school.
I already done my homework, fam.
Go to summer school.
You ain't nobody, bro.
Go to summer school.
You ain't nobody, bro.
Boy, listen, cuz it's a
if you somebody
2K is the bottom chick of Tampon Daniels. You're the bottom chick, homeboy. Play your role as the bottom chick. I understand why you got to defend Tampon. You the bottom chick. So I guess you just doing your damn job. You dig. I get it. Be the best bottom chick you can be, Mr. Brown.
I be talking about you. At least Anton somebody. You ain't nobody, bro.
All right, man. Listen,
At least Anton got a name. You in Anton shadows, nigga.
You gotta
You
get
in
ready
that
to
nigga
work
shadow,
hard,
nigga. You robbing nigga with no cape.
You gotta get ready. I
robbing with no cape.
I ain't working.
You robbing with no cape.
You robbing with no cape. That's exactly what you are. You're robbing with no cape. You're the sidekick. You know how Robin was the sidekick to Batman? The only difference is Mr. Brown ain't got a damn cape. Well, in reality, he does have a cape. But it was funny.
That nigga shadow. What you talking about, bro?
Go get ready for work tomorrow.
You in this shot? Hey.
Go put your tap down shoes on.
I make a lovely living, my nigga. And I'm gonna keep going to work.
Yeah,
you ain't giving you too much, man. I will.
You better.
All right, cut it out. Cut it out.
This nigga trying to make working like it's a disadvantage, nigga. I get a bag at work, nigga.
You talking to me?
I get a bag at work, nigga.
All right.
Talking about
$15 an hour.
You sound crazy.
Don't nobody care
sound
about
crazy.
Hey, everybody shut up. Everybody, how about that? How about everybody just shut up? Be quiet. All this dick swinging contest. We're not doing this at Auntie House. Y'all derailing the show a little bit. All right. We don't want to keep going back and forth. I want y'all here, but let's stay on par. Tukay. You got to understand, like like you, Slimmy, and a lot of people coming in talking about we're just hating. But there are so many people that can call
just hating. 2K and Slimmy sound like women. What do women do when they don't want to be held accountable? They'll say everybody's just hating on them, even when you're bringing up facts, even when you're pointing out the obvious facts. Oh, you're just hating. You're just hating. In 2026, you got grown-ass men that call everything hate like women. There's women out there who are smart enough to not call everything hate. But you got grown-ass men that when you disagree with them or if you criticize them, you just hating, you just hating, you just hating. You got grown-ass men talking like rainbow community members, talking just like women, calling everything hate, even when it's the damn truth. You just hating, you just hating.
Out bullshit and it not be considered as hate, because bullshit is fucking bullshit. And if you're really a person's friend, calling out their bullshit should not be an issue. Okay. Just like with Mika, she definitely participated in the bullshit and put herself in a position to get played in that way. And if she was my friend, my real friend, right, I would tell her that and be honest. And I think people are getting frustrated with you and like 2K and Slimmy and everybody else that keeps coming to Anton's defense.
Hey, I'm going to ask 2K, how does it feel to be the bottom chick of Tampon Daniels? 2K got jealous when Tampon flew Mika out because 2K felt like Tampon should have flew him out. 2K is used to being the bottom chick. Mika replaced him as being the bottom chick, but now that Mika is gone, 2K can go back to being the bottom chick of Tampon Daniels. That is his rightful position. Yeah.
Because y'all are just defending him with nothing to stand on. It's just, well, he's rich. He can do whatever he wants. Or he can, you know, his wife don't matter. So, you know, it's just.
Or we know him. And y'all don't. Wait. Can the internet tell you more about your? I don't want to say mother. I don't know your people here. Can the internet tell you more about your family than you, Jazz?
No, of course not.
Fucking right. Cause you know them, right? So when I'm telling you something, it's because I have a personal relationship with him. It's a bunch of people that never met the dude or had a conversation with me trying to tell me he like this when I know the dude. And he not nothing like what y'all saying.
We don't care. We're judging him based on the content. We're not talking about what he does behind the scenes when nobody's looking. We're judging him based on the things that he posts on the internet, you dummy. See, 2K is the reason that people call individuals from the South slow. 2K embodies that stereotype of slow Negroes. We don't need to know Tampon personally. We see the buffoonery that he promotes on social media, and we are judging him for that. You can't judge King Supreme based on something that you don't see. You can only judge King Supreme based on the things that you do see. You dummy.
Crazy. It's a bunch of people that knew that nigga and got away from that nigga. A bunch of people.
How many women knew you
believe?
and left you before they found out who you really was?
Who gonna believe?
How many women knew you and left you before they found out who you really was?
Bro, I ain't got no bad blood with no women. Zero.
You probably
Nada.
And so, James, this is what I'm saying right here, James.
You talking about a nigga with a lot of motion in my
Shout out to Go Gadget. He said 2K really believes in standing behind his man. He gonna stand behind his man, girl. He gonna defend his man at all costs. He got his purse. He got his high heel. He gonna defend his man. He ain't gonna let you talk about his boyfriend like that. He ain't gonna let you do it.
I'm saying
when it comes to women, my nigga,
there's never going to be a good enough reason. Like when he said, "Hey, you know what? This is my fault because I'm infamous." Because it wasn't. This is my fault for inviting you without having it together.
That's the real fault.
See, that's what you want.
No, that's what it is.
No,
it's not what I want.
You want
a person with normal good character, right? That will hold themselves accountable when they know they did something wrong to somebody. They will say that, but he made it about himself. They own her because I'm infamous. They own her because I'm Ton Dog.
Well, see, that's not.
Yeah,
that's not how you want to hear it.
No, it's not about wanting to hear it a certain way. It's about the right thing.
It's not me
about the situation.
Mr. Brown ain't gonna let you talk about his boyfriend. You ain't gonna talk about his boyfriend and get away with it. He gonna call you a hater. He's gonna come out to defend his boyfriend at all costs. Don't you talk about Tampon Daniels? Mr. Brown gonna have something to say about that there.
Jazz, you can't.
This nigga.
You can't dictate how another motherfucker gonna apologize.
I can't, but we can criticize it though, because at the end of the day, if it was the other way around, Anton would not stand for that.
Well, listen, I'll tell him the same thing. Hey, if she feel like this the apology that you deserve, that's what you got to take, or don't take it at all. Hey, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for my homegirl Jazz, bro.
I appreciate it. Let's keep it moving, y'all. We in here 2 hours.
I was gonna say this real quick.
49.
I want to hear what you got to say.
I was gonna say this real quick before you move on. When she asked, do he have?
Hey, you guys remember that song? Don't mess with my man. I'ma be that one to bring it to you. Don't you mess with my man. I'm gonna be the one to bring it to you. Don't you mess with my man. Don't mess with my man. Looking ass ninja sitting up there defending his boyfriend. Don't you mess with my man. I'ma be the one to bring it to you.
Some level of responsibility. He said, "Yeah, I gotta take a responsibility because they going at her because people don't like my political views. Nah, right. Bitch, they going at her because the way you had everything set up and made it appear she was like this for you, my nigga. That's why people was going at her. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't offer no sincere apology or explanation to clear this woman name whatsoever. The nigga avoided it just like his nigga 2K, Slim, and everybody else. Everybody avoided it that was on his team, my nigga.
Cal.
But y'all avoided that shit.
Cal, they going at Mika like this because Corey put it out there. People been saying, how long talk Mika? I mean, not Mika, Jazz.
Hey, 2K, man, you might as well make that your hit song. Don't you mess with my man. I'ma be the one that bring it to you. Don't you mess with my man. I'ma be the one that bring it to you. Look at Mr. Brown telling you don't mess with his man. He gonna be the one that bring it to you.
People have been saying shit about Anton and Mika. Anton and Mika. Like literally, I said, Mika, you gotta know the optics of this shit, right? I told Mika that. They have been saying little shit about it. It was never a thing until Corey put it out there, and then y'all said, "Okay, listen, let's go and kick the nigga while he down."
That's cap. Because nobody knew.
Okay, so
hold on. Nobody knew Mika was with. No, bro, nobody knew Mika was with Anton Daniels, bro.
His wife knew why the fuck he got the clear with half the hypocrite.
No. What I'm saying is, hold on, nigga, listen. Just listen. Nobody on the internet knew. Nobody on the internet knew who the hell Corey Holcomb was talking about. Who brought her to the public?
It don't matter, my nigga.
Who brought her to the public?
Why he got the clear with the public when
who brought her to the public? Who put her name in the public?
Why the fuck I'm cleaning with you niggas?
Who put her name in the public?
You tender ass up, man.
Who put her name in the public?
Same.
Yeah, you don't want to answer that shit. Nigga fucking a lap dog. That nigga Anton put that woman name in the public.
Hey, man, shout out to Jason for blessing us with a cash app, man. Shout out to Trenton and Jason for the cash apps. I appreciate you all. Make sure that you guys bless the like button. It ain't nothing. 2K said, you better not mess. Hey, go look at the song Nivea. Type in Nivea. Don't you mess with my man. I'm going to be the one to bring it to you. Go listen to that song by Nivea. 2K, also known as Mr. Brown, saying, don't you mess with his man. He going to be the one to bring it to you. Huh?
Corey did try to do some snake shit. Hold on. Corey did try to like put it out there, Dirty Mac, whatever he said, but nobody knew Mika was with Anton Daniels.
Listen, how many times have we seen Mika and Anton in studio together?
Man, I don't want to hear that shit. We talking about 5150. We talking about like, look at the nigga deflecting. You deflected. Answer the question.
Why did it come in question when Corey said they have been in studio with each other a gazillion times? But it's all
that's irrelevant, bro.
Was dry. No, it's not.
It's irrelevant.
Corey was dry macking me.
It's irrelevant. Nobody knew Mika was there, bro.
It don't matter if she was there or if she was there.
Anton brought that shit on.
It wasn't a secret.
Trying to hype it up.
It wasn't a secret.
Mika was looking beautiful. Trying to hype it up. He put her in the fire by revealing who the fuck she was, bro.
Hold on, so
how you can't understand that?
Was it a secret that Mika was out there with him?
Most definitely was.
Yeah,
To the average viewer, it was a secret that Mika was out there with that nigga.
So can the average viewer tell you who Mika or Anton is with right now?
Hell nah.
Oh, fucking K. Then why
Until what?
Why would Tampon care about Corey saying, take your broad with you? I mean, Tampon said he can do whatever he want to do. His wife already knows about it. Now, I get what Tampon is saying because Corey didn't know that. So why would Corey reveal that if he felt like I was creeping with this woman? So in that case, he would be dirty macking. So I get what Tampon was saying. But overall, if your wife knows about your side chicks, then it wouldn't be a problem if somebody said something about it. But I get it. Corey didn't know that. What Tampon is saying, Corey don't know that I can do what I want to do, but he felt like he was exposing something, and that is what you call dirty macking. So I get what Tampon was saying. I get it. But maybe Corey looked at it like, hey, man, you got the broad with you. So if you got the broad with you, why would I look at it like you hiding it? You got the broad with you, so I got the right to say something about it. Maybe that was Corey's mentality on that situation.
You bring them to the light, my nigga. And that's what Anton did.
That's stupid.
Goofy ass nigga.
So let's stop it right
Goofy.
here. So let's
That
stop
nigga
it right
goofy.
here. You're saying the thing, but let's read this chat. Truth, HOH. Anton did, and he did it to make himself look good. I always got a bad bitch with me. 2K, you done, and that is my point.
Say it again, Jazz. I agree with that, Jazz, because when you say you're a God-fearing conservative Christian, then you say I got bad bras with me every city I go. That's a contradiction. That goes against your Christian morals and values. It does. Now, Tampon said, hey, man, I'm married, but I'm a get money type of cat, and I got bras, and my wife is cool with it because I take care of her, then nobody would have a problem. They would say, well, that's just Tampon being Tampon. Nobody could have a problem with that. But when you claim to be a conservative, God-fearing Christian, and then next thing you know, you talking like a player, that goes against your Christian morals and values, which makes you a fraud, my guy, which makes you a fraud, big dog.
It was a secret that Mika was out there with that nigga.
So can the average viewer tell you who Mika or Anton is with right now?
Hell nah.
Oh, fucking K. Then why
Until you bring them to the light, my nigga. And that's what Anton did.
That's stupid.
Goofy ass nigga.
So let's stop it right
Goofy.
here. So let's
That
stop
nigga
it right
goofy.
here. You're saying the thing, but let's read this chat. Truth, HOH. Anton did, and he did it to
Mr. Brown had to go get him some water. Look at Mr. Brown.
make himself look good. I always got a bad bitch with me. 2K, you done. And that is my point. It wasn't really, oh, I want to put Mika on and I want to help her out and I want to grow her on 5150 show. It's like, no, I need a bad bitch with me so I can make myself look better amongst these men. He used her.
That's exactly. Jazz is 100% correct. Tampon said that to make himself look better amongst men. So that men can say, damn, Tampon getting money and he can have bad with him and his wife can't say nothing. That's the lifestyle that every man wants to live. What man don't want to have money? Got a wife, but he can have women whenever he wants. What man don't want to live like that? I'm a multi-millionaire. I'm successful. I got a wife, but my wife is cool with me having other women. Why is she cool with that? Because she's well taken care of. Right. Tampon said that to look good amongst men. Jazz is 100% correct.
You can order a bad bitch in LA.
All right, 2K. You got it, bro.
Yeah.
You can literally hand pick some at the airport.
You got it, bro.
Shit, was it Mika?
This nigga, man.
Why you using her like that?
No, I'm just saying, you nigga not trying to acknowledge it though.
Hey man,
Because when I watched it live, hold on. When I watched it live, I heard the woman's voice, but it wasn't recognizable to me. Nobody said her name on the 5150 show.
Nobody.
So when we get back to the room, guess who there?
Mika.
So let me take it back. I think Mika put herself in the line of fire more than Anton did because she ran upstairs, quote unquote, and jumped on that nigga live. And that's how she was introduced for being there to the 5150 show. And Anton didn't make it no better the next day because we didn't know the nigga was on live. Y'all had already started 2 hours in.
My nigga, this got to be the stupidest shit.
Nah,
ever.
you don't want to acknowledge that shit, nigga.
That's like me.
That's that nigga fault.
Hello, so that's like me, right? I got a female assistant or something, whatever. And I'm out. I'm doing a show, and somebody on the show be like, "Oh, dog, but that girl over there, woo, woo, woo." My wife know about it. Whoever she with know that she there, and y'all think for some strange.
See, Tampon knew that would be good for his image when it comes to men. Like, oh, Tampon getting money, and his wife don't care about him having side chicks. Oh, Tampon the man. Tampon is doing that's the lifestyle a lot of men want to live. You know how many married men would love to have other women and their wife can't say nothing? You know how many married men would love to live that lifestyle? So when Tampon said it, he knew that would appeal to other men. He knew that other men would look at him in a whole new light and say, well, damn, Tampon must really be the man. He getting money and his wife don't care about him having baddies. My damn, I want to live that lifestyle. Hell yeah.
Reason I supposed to sign over a log and let the internet know who with me. Is that what you telling me is logical? And that's the whole reason this, because the internet did not know Mika was there. Is that the motherfucking argument you finna tell me?
You gotta be a stupid motherfucker to come to that conclusion. You dumbass nigga.
You gotta be a stupid MF to come to that conclusion, Mr. Brown. Shout out the House of Hypocrites. Oh man.
Nigga.
That's what you literally just said.
Nigga, we saying we didn't have to know the bitch was there or not. But he came on the platform and say, hey, this who I was with. So when the nigga say, hey, you gotta get your bitch, explain the bitch. We like, damn, who the bitch is? Who is this? Right? So this is when they came on platform and platform her and say, hey, Mika was here. Even though his wife may have knew. She may have known, bro. But to the average viewer who don't know no goddamn Anton, they situation is looked at like, damn, this nigga cheating on his bitch.
Y'all niggas stupid.
You dumb as hell. Stop riding that nigga dick. I'm about to go.
Man, Mr. Brown, man, just give it up, Mr. Brown.
I'm going to sleep, Jazz. This nigga goofy as fuck.
Nigga.
It's okay. Nah,
Man, go get that goddamn leprechaun beard trim, you goofy looking motherfucker. I know you ain't got no chin up under that, nigga. You ain't got no chin.
He so go get that leprechaun beard trim, my ninja. Trim that damn leprechaun beard.
under there, so you had to grow that goofy ass goddamn beard. You look like a goddamn Mr. Potato Head with a goddamn beard. Nigga, you look like you Muslim. And you don't even believe in God, nigga.
Get off on me, and
Get your goof ass out of here, boy.
Take your ass to work tomorrow, nigga.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, set your
I will.
alarm.
I'm gonna go clock in,
Don't
bro.
be late.
I'm gonna go
be
clock
late,
in,
nigga.
my nigga. Never late. I'm a great worker, nigga.
I don't know why people try to make fun of individuals with 9 to 5s, right? You know, now I haven't worked a regular job in damn near 10 years, right? But it's not. I don't know why we make jokes about people who got regular jobs. Now, if they were sitting around begging, then you would have a problem with that. So I don't know why we try to make fun of people who work 9 to 5s. That's crazy. Everybody can't be a content creator. Everybody can't be a rapper. Everybody got to make their living however they make their living. I would never talk down on somebody with a 9 to 5. No, I wouldn't do that. Get your money, feed your family. I can respect that, homie. Let's get back to the content, though.
Get your motherfucking ass in traffic, nigga. Take your ass.
Y'all.
I hate a worker.
Hey, why? People gotta work.
Hey, you be working on your knees.
So he just said he hate a worker. 2K said, if I'm not mistaken, 2K said he was in the military. That's working for the man. That's working from the government. I don't have a problem with that. My father was in the Army and the Navy. My father spent time in the Army, then he went to the Navy. So I don't have a problem with people being in the military, but how you gonna talk bad about people who work 9 to 5s? Do you know your whole, listen, let me tell you why 2K's audience should leave him. Do you know that 90% of your audience work 9 to 5 jobs? You are disrespecting your audience. You are disrespecting the people who support you. 90+% of the people who watch you and support you are regular people with 9 to 5s, and you just talk crazy about people who work those jobs. Everybody that works a 9 to 5 shouldn't be rocking with 2K. They should go on about their business since you want to disrespect the 9 to 5 workers.
For that nigga Anton. You working for Anton right now, nigga. You working for Anton right now, nigga.
Hey, nigga, take your ass to work, nigga. You gonna be late tomorrow, nigga.
You sound crazy, nigga. I'll never be work. I'll never be late for work, nigga.
Like me,
never. I make too much money to be late, nigga.
Hey.
See, I would never disrespect my audience by making fun of people who work 9 to 5s. Because guess what, 2K? 90+% of those people that watch you work 9 to 5 jobs, and you just sat up there and disrespected all of them. You disrespected 90% of your audience. I'll say 95% of your audience. Told them they ain't shit because they go to work every day. That's exactly what you said in so many words.
Yeah, I'm superior, my nigga.
I know you got to go to work. Nigga.
Yeah.
Tell you what your girl look while that little bitch ass organ you trying to do. Don't wake up.
Don't wake your man up, nigga, when you go to sleep, nigga.
Okay.
Make sure you rub that nigga back, nigga Anton. Go shave that motherfucker too. Rub that nigga feet like a bitch. He missing a bitch. Mika gone, nigga. You can replace her. Mika gone, nigga.
Yeah. Mika gone. You can go back to being a bottom chick. Mika is gone. You can go back to being a side chick of Tampon Daniels. House of Hypocrites is 100% correct.
Replace her, my nigga. Go be that nigga bad bitch you want.
Get out of here.
Y'all get y'all bald head shade together, nigga. Go get y'all pedicures and manicures and dresses and shit, nigga. Fuck around with you.
All right.
He at work at 5 a.m. using up all.
He left.
Man.
Lord Jesus.
It's
oh
cool.
my God. That was
he use up all his energy for work tomorrow. He gonna be
not
exhausted.
the House of Hypocrites. He's cool people, you're cool people. But this is not what we came here to do.
That nigga gonna be exhausted tomorrow. He didn't waste up all his motherfucking energy.
Stop it. 2K. It's been
ain't nobody wasted all their energy. 2K is easy work, bro. Let me tell you something. It don't take a lot of energy to roast 2K. 2K is easy work. 2K is Mr. Browns from Meet the Browns. 2K is a side chick of Tampon Daniels. That is easy work. You ain't got to use a whole lot of energy to roast this fool. That's easy work, baby.
It's been real. I'm gonna have you back though. We're gonna do a follow-up. We're gonna do some more fun stuff. But let me get through the rest of this live by myself if that's okay. Just so we can keep it pushing and I can get out of here at a decent time because we
That's
ain't.
all love, my G.
I appreciate you for coming through and supporting though, for real,
Take
for
care,
real.
man. Hey, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for my dog Jazz, man. I'll catch you on the flip, Jazz.
Thank you, Tukay. I'll
Yes,
see you
ma'am.
next time. Bye-bye. Y'all, oh my gosh. Lord Jesus. That was the first time.
I'm gonna be real with you. Jazz is a better podcaster than Mika. Jazz has more personality and she's more entertaining than Mika. Mika's just gonna sit back and look pretty and say things that really doesn't make sense, right? So if I gotta be honest, which I will be honest with you, Jazz has way more talent as a podcaster, as an influencer than Mika. The only weapon that Mika has is her beauty and her looks. Outside of her beauty and looks, nobody looks at Mika. At least Jazz has personality and she could be entertaining, right? So King Supreme got to be honest. King Supreme got to give you the hard-hitting facts. Let's get back to the content, though.
Everything, right? I didn't know what to do in that moment. I'm just like, what? But the thing is this, y'all.
No,
People that move solid, you won't have any questions about their motives. You won't have any questions about why they're doing what they're doing. Clearly, there is something extremely off about the way Anton moves. This is how he moves. And not all of us are just like, oh my God, Anton has 1 million subscribers. He can do no wrong. Oh my God, Anton is so popular. He drives a fancy car. Oh my God, look at his penthouse. He has a perfect view. He can never do no wrong. Yeah, he lied and said Mika could be on the show, but he's rich. He can lie to bitches. Like, what are we talking about? When do we get out when do we get out of the fandom and just keep it a buck? You know? When do we just keep it a buck and just say, bro, that wasn't cool how you move with Shorty? Like, it's not cool that you out here. And if y'all are out here saying that it's all good because him and his wife get a check, then have at it. But I think we should hold ourselves to a higher standard than to accept a check in exchange for some bullshit. In exchange for us, okay, I can't really be a proud married man and show how much I am faithful and be successful. I got to look like the complete opposite to be successful. That says a lot about you and your creativity.
2K is not too bright. He's not a smart man. 2K said, well, you disagree with me saying women can get beat up, and then that means you want me to agree with everything that you say. That's not what Jazz was saying. Jazz and 2K had plenty of disagreements, right? But what Jazz said is, you agreeing, you being cool with women being beat up by men, that's a deal breaker to me. 2K response said, well, you make it seem like I gotta agree with everything you say. No, she didn't say that you guys had to agree on everything. What she said was, you being cool with women getting abused by men was a deal breaker for her. She didn't mind the other small disagreements y'all had. She didn't care about that. She swept that underneath the rug. She said, we can agree to disagree. But when you said it's cool for a man to physically abuse a woman, that's when Jazz said, okay, well, that's a deal breaker. We can agree, we can disagree on 50 things, but that is a deal breaker right there. And she has every right to feel that way. Let me give you an example on my side. I got a homeboy and we disagree on a lot of things. But if I found out my homeboy was a pedophile, I couldn't rock with him.
Lord have mercy. I wasn't ready for all of that, but hey,
all she said is just certain things was a deal breaker. Like, we all got friends, right? And we disagree on a lot of things with our friends, but certain things are deal breakers. You might say, okay, me and my homeboy can disagree on politics. We might disagree on certain things, whatever it might be. But if your homeboy tells you he's a pedophile, you're gonna say, okay, we can't be friends. And let's say he turned around and said, oh, we can't be friends because of that one thing. No, I mean, that's a deal breaker. We disagreed on many things, and we disagreed on many things, and we're still friends. But certain things are just deal breakers, homie. Ain't no way to get around it.
We got a few more things to get to, y'all. Shit. Derailment, but it's okay. It's all good.
You know what?
I mean, and listen, we all experience that. We got friends that we disagree with, but if you found out your friend was a pedophile, you're gonna say, okay, that's the deal breaker. I gotta draw the line right there. You know? 2K tried to make it seem like Jazz was being a hypocrite because, well, she wasn't being reasonable because in 2K's mind, oh, well, Jazz feel like I gotta agree with everything. No, she didn't feel like you needed to agree with her on everything. She said beating on women is a deal breaker. Everybody has their deal breakers.
This one has to be relatable to your audience.
No.
And so
what
I understand.
what you're trying to.
Oh, that was a good question. The Legacy Media Group. Let's see.
You got an idiot that said people hating on Anton because he got a baddie. Like this shows you how dumb people are. Nobody cares about that. Flip Mika, clap her cheeks. Congratulations. We ain't hating. This is simple observation about what's going on. Tampon is a hypocrite and he's a phony. That's why people are holding him accountable. Nobody give a damn about him clapping Mika's cheeks. We don't care. Clap Mika's cheeks. Have fun. Do what you do, player.
I have a legit question. If AD is so bad, why did Jazz keep coming on his show? You know what? There was a time where I was on his show a lot and I was tired of getting dragged.
Let's just be real, Jazz. There's nothing wrong with you going at Tampon's platform. If he invite people up to come, if he invites people to pull up, then pull up. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And if you use that to gain visibility and motion on social media, it is what it is. Do your thing. I ain't mad at you. You know?
And I was tired of allowing other people to get me out of my emotions. And me going back was kind of like a challenge to myself. It was like, okay,
Stephen Corbett, maybe you want to be the bottom chick of Tampon Daniels. Maybe you need to sign up to be one of Tampon's bottom chicks. I'm just saying, brother. Maybe you need to get your cheeks claps. Maybe you need Tampon to tell you you got a nice butt the same way that Fleece Johnson told him he had a nice butt. I don't know. Maybe you need to be Tampon's bottom chick. You know? I see you up in there. I see you up in there twerking in my comment section, begging for attention with your high heels on and your pom-poms and your mini skirt with your thong. I see you up in the comment section twerking. Yeah.
hey, bitch, you gonna go back again? If they invite you on again, you need to have better composure this time. Have the conversation because their
name is Anton and he's a millionaire, sounding just like a woman. You can't tell me this ain't a broad right here. Your name need to be Stephanie, not Stephen. You just jealous because Anton got money and he got a bad broad. You sound like a broad. You sound like you want to be the bottom chick of Tampon Dang. Tampon got money. Tampon's a multi-millionaire. You just jealous. Sitting up there twerking in my comment section with your high heels, your mini skirt, your lipstick with a wig and your thong on, dude. Take your skirt off, B. You're a grown-ass man. You're a grown-ass man sitting up there twerking in your damn thong. Got your booty crack showing all in the comment section, just dancing and twerking, making a fool of yourself.
Looking for you to get hyped up. I'm naturally a hype person. You know, I'm passionate. I'm like, what? Whatever. But in that space, it's perceived as triggered. It's perceived as all of the things, right? So I was going back.
Shout out to you, Stephanie. Shout out to Steffi. Shout out to Stephanie. You know, shout out to Steffi Weffy. Shout out to my girl, Steffi. We ain't talking about you, Steffi. Steffi is the homegirl. I appreciate Steffi. She been rocking her. We talking about this dude by the name of Steph. He should change his name to Stephanie. He up in it. He all up in my comment section twerking with a mini skirt with a thong on. Can't forget about the lipstick and lace front wig. You dig?
Legitimately, just to
you know,
train myself to get better in debate or just like environments like that where they're looking to get you out of your emotions. So I was trying to like see if I could do it and not get in my emotions, because I would get in my emotions or my feelings about certain things, certain topics, because I'm passionate about it and not able to just be clear and concise on my thoughts. So I was literally going back as like a test to get better.
You see old boy Stepping all in the comment section, dancing, twerking, showing off his pink thong, showing off his lace front wig, you dig? He all twerking and dancing in the comment section with his pink thong showing.
At communicating in these spaces. That really was what it was. It ain't no, he was paying me and I want to and then I did decide to go back a few times because I'm like, okay, I can go up there and sit and get some visibility, you know, whatever, and just chill. There are some times where I would just be up there, just sitting there, quiet the whole time, and my name's still going up in the chat. My name's still going up in the super chats. So it's just, I was just challenging myself. That's my honest to God truth, you know.
Oh man, hey man, anybody want to add something to the conversation, man? Because I just want to see who's willing to add something to the conversation. Hit the like button. So if you want to add, if you want to say something, man, feel free to pull up, man, and just add whatever you're gonna add. I wasn't gonna drop the link, but I dropped the link to see if somebody want to pull up to speak. Add your flavor, give us your sauce, give us your honest thoughts. Pull on up. The time is now, if that's what you really want to do. Yeah.
Well, let's keep it moving.
Say is that because the way you take, because we come from very different backgrounds, and you know, you've explained more about yourself than I've explained about myself. Mm-hmm. It's easy for you to sit over there and say that. But Anton, I'm not.
Shout out to Big Will, man. I appreciate you, Big Will. Big Will just blessed us with a cash app. Shout out to you, big dog. I appreciate you.
In celebrity circles. I'm not. And no, what I'm telling you is I don't sit on the phone and parlay with people who have everything and have access to everything. I am very much in it with my family, my friends, and I do reduce myself down to be able to fit in so that I can have the same experiences. Yes, I have opportunities and I have access. However, Anton, just like people.
This is another interesting one. We're gonna get through this. I'm a little thrown off. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. Matter of fact, I'm gonna end this and we're gonna go to the other videos real quick. But this is often a question that I get, like, he's good at what he does. I ain't gonna ever take that away from him. I think if you came back out right now with that hot dog suit, it's over with. You win again. Because now it's like, yeah, he goofy and he corny, but hey, at least he being himself. At least he being authentic. At least this is just how he get down. we would fuck with it. We're not fucking with you because you lying to kick it, shorty. And the shit is lame as hell. It's goofy. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I can't help a roast. I be trying to.
Listen, Mika disrespected her husband to get fame and notoriety from Tampon's platform. That's exactly what she did. Mika is no victim here. Let me say this again to you people who are slow. Mika is no victim. Mika is a willing participant. She volunteered to disrespect her husband publicly. Yes, she did. Now deal with it. Mika is no victim at all. Mika volunteered to do everything that she's doing. Nobody forced this woman to do it. Mika is no victim.
Keep it cute, but I sometimes I'll be roasting. But I think that's the pivot. Put the suit on, Ton Dog. Ton Dog. Fuck hot dog. That's Ton Dog.
She said Ton Dog. I like that one. That's a good one. Ton Dog. Tampon, also known as Ton Dog. That's a good one. Hey. Hey, shout out to Jazz, man. That's a good one. Tampon, also known as ton dog. Walking around in that damn hot dog suit, big and white folks for hugs. You ought to be embarrassed of yourself, fool. Walking around Detroit, big and white people to hug you. What's wrong with this dude? Matter of fact, I'm going to show you the video. Tampon walking around, big and white people for hugs. Embarrassing. Check this out.
Opportunity to inject my version of positivity into it. My version of positivity is spreading love.
Now, this is embarrassing.
It's another opportunity to start your week off right. If I can get people's week started correctly, perhaps.
Big and white people for hugs. Look at 2K. You can't tell me this ain't 2K right here. Look.
I hope y'all fancy.
Look at 2K, man. 2K walking around looking like Mr. Brown, being the bottom chick of Tampon Daniels. Look at 2K.
This song, it's called Sweet Tea. Let me put myself in the right key. I'm
not even lying. 2K talk just like Mr. Brown. He looks like Mr. Brown and he sounds just like this dude. Listen, 2K, I'm gonna give you some game, 2K. Call Tyler Perry. Tell him you need to audition for a new role because you look and sound just like Mr. Brown, dog. Go ahead and audition for that role, fool. Get your money, 2K. 2K sitting up there looking like just like Mr. Brown. Yeah.
It off correctly. Perhaps I'm able to affect situations and circumstances in a positive way. I'm buying hugs for $1, about $250, and hopefully we can inject some positivity into this world.
He seems to be in a downtown area where people were going to work and offering to give him a hug and he'll give them $1. What would make him think that this was okay? Because he's really coming off as a pervert. A cheap pervert at that. So he thought that these women and men would let a short bull.
Excuse me, buying hugs for $1. No, I'm buying hugs. I want to give you $1 for a hug.
I appreciate it. We got that close physical contact.
That white man said, nah, man, I don't want none of that. I don't want your $1. I don't want no hug. Leave us the hell alone.
Excuse me, buying hugs for $1. No, I'm buying hugs. I want to give you $1 for a hug.
I appreciate it. We got that close physical contact.
None? That's what I expected. Let's see if it goes any better throughout the day.
The pride, no shame. You begging white folks for hugs. See, he knew not to do this goofy stuff in the black community because somebody would have oops upside his damn head already, sitting up there begging black folk for a hug. He said, you know what? I'm gonna go up there and beg white people to get hugs.
Excuse me, I'm buying hugs for $1. Excuse me, I'm buying hugs for $1 to get people's week started off right.
I do not require a hug, but I also do not have a $1.
No, I'm buying them. I'm giving away $1 per hug. No hug? Okay, well, thank you.
Wow. Anton,
that white woman didn't want to hug your monkey ass fool. That white woman didn't want to sit up there and hug your monkey ass dude.
Thank you.
Wow. Anton Daniels.
No, I'm buying them. $1 to get people's week started off right.
I do not require a hug, but I also do not have a $1.
No, I'm buying them. I'm giving away $1 per hug. No hug? Okay, well, thank you.
Wow. Anton Daniels says he's a millionaire. But if he did come up with this type of idea, all he could afford to give these people was $1? What's funny is one person actually thought he was homeless and begging for money. He did get a hug from one guy who was homeless, and he probably did it because he needed the $1.
this got to be one of the most embarrassing things that you can do as a man, period. Begging people to give you hugs, and you're gonna pay strangers $1 to hug you. Man, this ought to be embarrassing. You out there begging these white people. So you gonna pay white people to hug you? What black man in his right mind will pay white people to hug them? You're gonna pay white people to give you a hug? Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus. Oh, God. Begging.
Excuse me, sir. I'm buying hugs for $1. I'm buying hugs. Give me a hug, I'll give you $1. Is that okay? All right. God bless.
The only person that gave you a hug was a homeless guy. You had to find a homeless guy to give you a hug, man. That is downright embarrassing. Nobody else wanted to hug you besides that homeless white man. That is downright embarrassing.
Excuse me, sir. I'm buying hugs for $1. I'm buying hugs. Give me a hug, I'll give you $1. Is that okay? All right. God bless. It's my first hug for the day. Hey, I'm buying hugs.
He said, that's my first hug of the day. So it took a homeless man who needed the $1 to give you a hug. See, the people who didn't need the $1, man, ain't gonna hug this fool. It took a homeless man to give you a damn hug. Embarrassing. Downright embarrassing. Oh man. You paying white people to give you a hug, man. Oh man, what an embarrassment. Let's see what she said, man.
That's gonna be the way out of this. That's your only way. That's your only way, gang. That's me. Come holler at me, boo. I'm good at this. I'm good at this PR shit. I'm good at this PR rebrand stuff. Just trust me on this. Okay? Put the suit on. Start asking for hugs again. You got it.
And he just crumbling up under pressure, man. You know what I'm saying? He might be losing. He might be losing what that shit called Patron members with Patron.
Ever wonder why so many people say they want to learn how to sing, but very few actually learn how?
Patrol members. Patrol's a Patreon members, sir. Patron's the drink, bruh. Get some liquor and shit. Nah, man.
On a Patreon, you might be losing Patreon members. I don't know. It's a lot of it's a hailstorm.
Yeah, because if you are not who you appear to be and who you present to be, you're gonna lose those Patreon supporters. They're not buying into some fraud. It's like they think they can get some money on the grift that you're doing, and it's not gonna work out for them.
I'm getting rich. It's a hailstorm, and it's gonna keep coming. I'm gonna tell you right now, you ain't putting no fear on nobody. We're gonna do things the right way. Yeah, but exactly, Hutch, on filter. I thought Anton didn't take it personal, right? It's just content. I thought it was just content. Anton, we thought all of this.
Shout out to Freezy, man. Freezy, man. Do your thing, my brother. Shout out to Jazz. Shout out to Freezy. Do your thing.
This was just content. That's what we thought.
See, this is the thing. That didn't fool anybody because at the end of the day, Tasha K, when she did more research and digging after the interview, she found out it's like, this can't be all content. It's not adding up. You guys are violating and you're playing in folks' faces and you're gaslighting, and only the idiots are falling for it.
Only the idiots are falling for it. Because you gotta be kind of an idiot to not see through this. You kind of gotta be a little off about Anton if you can't just see what's right in front of you right now. So intention.
All right, listen. We wrap this one up. I appreciate everybody for pulling up. King Supreme, support the damn team. You already sit up there and like the show. Realer than rap, no cap, delivering the hard-hitting facts. You already know, true indeed, bringing you up to speed. What do you know? Support the show. King Supreme, chopping up game in a major way. Yeah. Yes, y'all. So we're going to continue to dig it. Hit that like button. I appreciate everybody for pulling up. I appreciate everybody for showing their love and support. 2K look like Mr. Brown. 2K looks just like Mr. Brown for sure. Yeah. Let me see what y'all trying to say. We are different types of black men. We are not a monolith. We're not a monolith. Anton is downtown Detroit. Well, of course. Shout out to Go Gadget. Who arguing? You arguing with Monique in the comments? You up there arguing with Monique in the comments, man. Shout out to Tammy. Shout out to Motor Culture. Shout out to Motor Culture. Shout out to all of the brothers that's been rocking with King Supreme. The same dude who allowed the booty warrior to flirt with him. Told him he was cute and thick, and Anton stay taking L's. Well, he's taking a lot of W's along with some L's. See, the thing about it is this. The people who watch Anton don't care if he let a man tell him he had a nice booty. He ain't got the type of fans that's going to hold him accountable. That's not the type of people that rocks with him, right? If Tampon got caught in bed with a man today, his subscribers and followers would make excuses for it instead of holding him accountable. That's the type of people that he has following him, right? So it just is what it is. Tampon got the type of followers that will make 100 excuses for him being caught in bed with a man. You just begging. Look at this clown begging for my attention. You got a clown right here begging for my attention. Hey, I'm gonna mail you a lace front wig from Temu so you can do what you do. Put on your mini skirt and your high heels and start twerking. I seen you twerking in your brand new thong. Cordy 19, you've been twerking in the comment section with your pink heels, your mini skirt, your thong, and your lace front wig. You dig? I see you twerking all over the comment section, homie. Sitting up there twerking, showing your booty in that pink thong. Yeah. When you're 40 plus. So if words don't move you, why you in my comment section typing words? You're gang goofy Gilligan. Hey, let me tell you something, you gang goofy Gilligan. If words don't mean nothing, why you in my comment section twerking? Why you in my comment section typing? Shut your goofy ass up. Shut your goofy ass up, fool. Sitting up in my comment section twerking with a pink thong and a mini skirt. I see you. I didn't see you. I didn't already peep game. I saw you a long time ago. Let's go. Yo, sitting up there with your lace front wig and your pink thong and mini skirt, twerking, begging King Supreme for attention. Yeah. He in my comment section twerking in his mini skirt, begging for my attention. That's exactly what he doing. Yeah. I'm gonna give you all the attention that you want, fool. No, you're giving me content. Let me tell you something, dummy. I get paid to do this. What I do, I get paid to drop content. And I am using you for content while getting paid. I win, you lose. I know you want to pick and choose because you a choosy lady. You a choosy lady. Sitting up in my comment section, twerking like a woman that's begging for attention. I see you, dude.
Of us.
Hey, man, it's hilarious. But listen, man, the trolls give me content. Don't for 1 second think that these trolls get underneath my skin. They are giving me content 100%. I got a whole lot to talk about. Yeah. Get your dusty ass up out of here twerking in my comment section with your mini skirt on and your high heels, dude. Anyway, man, we're going to wrap this show up. Peace, love, and blessings. Giving you game to keep you from stressing King Supreme. I'm going to get up out of here, you guys. Catch me on the next one. I appreciate everybody for pulling up to this show. I'm gone.